time. Earl and I, we open up, talk about 5 minutes.
Earl?
Then
That's not what you told me your name was.
oh, he be telling people Brandon. I call him Earl though.
Yeah, my last name is Earl.
Oh,
Yeah.
My first name is Brandon. Yes.
So
I do know it's
stage
Brandon.
your on-air name.
It's
is
Earl. Yes, or Earlpheus, like
Well, yeah,
Earlpheus, but take out the more and put the Earl in front of it. Yes. Pheus means like giver of joy.
Okay.
So I feel like I give joy. Put the last name first. You know?
He's the
Giver of Earl and Joy.
Yes.
Duke of Earl
And I'm the
Joy.
Duke of
Okay.
Dick jokes.
Duke of Dick jokes.
The Earl of
Who crowns that? Who's responsible for like
the Duke of
knighting
Dick
you?
You know what I mean? Damn. I'm gonna write that down later.
Like, is there a nomination process? Like, can
Right,
you do that for
like-
yourself?
Like I have to be anointed in a way
There
by
has to
the
be a
biggest
ceremony.
dick. Yeah.
I've gone.
Like, does it touch each shoulder though?
Yeah, like I'm getting teabagged, but like he got to pick up his balls and just drop so much.
Like, are these
each
older,
side.
like grander balls and such that they like hang low? Like,
Are these the royal hairs that are left on me? It's like,
You turn us down a
Did
little
this
bit,
go-
Durs.
this go too deep?
Me and Tone.
I feel like this went too deep.
So I got a text and I jumped out of that conversation and I jumped back into the conversation of dicks and tea bags. So what happened?
Had it evolved?
Oh.
It evolved a little bit from where we left.
yeah.
So basically, the Duke that's going to
the
anoint
Duke of
him,
Dicks.
the Duke of Dicks
Okay.
I'm becoming
ceremony.
the Duke of Dicks.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
but like the King of Dicks
Okay.
is going to anoint him, but
The
like
Duke
them
of Dicks.
those have to be like old balls because he's like been the king for so long,
So
and so
long.
they hang such that he has to like toss them over each
Both
shoulder
shoulders.
Okay.
rather
okay.
than like do the sword over
Oh,
each
so-
shoulder because
Yeah,
he's
I'll get tea
the
bags
King
on
of
each
Dicks.
side.
But what if you put both balls on either side?
It's got to be OG Mudbone. Like, come on.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds super
That sounds nice.
racy.
Break it down.
OG
I don't,
Mudbone?
like, really feel comfortable.
You don't be saying
Wait,
shit
is there a
the
job on the
pod.
line?
Hey,
Don't be
technically we
saying-
ain't started yet, right? Are we recording this? Because this is still kind of funny.
It was like a huge thing, like early 2000s, but like he was like this dude with a fake dick on Pornhub, and it was like massive, like insanely huge, and he just like made a bunch of content with this fake dick,
So I can make my dick bigger.
and it was just like, dude, it's a fake dick, like it's just like a prosthetic that he was wearing.
Oh,
I think Netflix just featured one in a new romance series that's going on. I think I saw a prosthetic dick because it was like full frontal white man pain, like out of nowhere, but they wanted it to like hang down to his knee, and I'm like, I don't know about all that, like, because they got
that's
like
a long dick.
yeah, but it was like a lot of fupa area, like, and I was like, you know what, that has to be a prosthetic penis, like they must be makeup covering like the straps that like
part.
go around like the booty and
Right.
like
The
covering it
blend
with
blend.
like
Okay.
like beard. You know how they make the beard weaves
Yeah.
for you
Yeah,
guys now,
yeah.
and you can get the bald weave. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they made that for the pubics.
But how does the prosthetic penis work?
I mean, you can
I don't
glue
have-
anything to anything, technically speaking.
But you glue it on, but do you like
Probably,
to blow it up?
cause
Or is it to stay blown up and you just gotta like strap
Well,
it
it's
to
not
the side?
technically blown up. It's going to be made out of like some type of Semtex rubber type
Like-
shit.
like a
Shit.
latex or
Oh,
something.
latex rubber type shit.
Yeah, like if I tried hard enough, I could probably fashion like a wearable dick. It's just not gonna be operable, but it's just gonna be for like show.
Okay. I'm just wrapping my mind around how if I was walking around with a fake penis.
Okay, so like think about it. Like if I had on a strap on, right?
Okay.
Like let's say like I was
Yeah.
like one of those
Yeah.
girls,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Or studs, if
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah.
Like I could like take my strap, but like let's say I got a new one, and then like let's say I did enough work to where like I could make it like a latex that's even my skin color. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
But also this strap that I bought is also my skin color, and I am such a visual effects genius when it comes to makeup. Like I'm just gonna apply a few hairs sparsely and whatnot because
Okay.
I'm just that good. It's
Okay.
the same as making a weave if you think
Okay.
about it. It's like some skin in there because you know how girls like they get the weaves, the lace fronts, and
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
lay them
yeah,
down.
the little baby
I could
hairs
yeah,
lay
I could
down,
lay
yeah.
down like a dick if I wanted to. Like if I tried hard enough, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Does it stay erect though?
No, it's not. It's not going. See, that's the thing. It's going to be inoperable. It's just going to be for looks.
For now, that's where we're at. I believe in time.
Yes.
There would be operatable non-penises. Dildos. Fuck it.
I'm telling you, just
There
Like
are,
as they
there are.
stand.
they have like dildos like that work on a timer, and you can fill them with like fake cum.
No, but on the receiving end, is it like a stimulator?
Oh, if you want to get into that, so there's a 2-sided one. Like there's one
yeah.
for the girl,
It's
but like it's
more-
got the little nubbin in there.
Oh yeah.
That's how.
And-
Not like
okay.
the long one, like
Yeah.
in Requiem from a Dream.
Super
No, yeah.
strapped in.
Yeah, so it's like a little
like-
saddle situation.
yeah.
Like it's a little
Okay,
nubbin for like,
okay.
let's say I'm delivering the dick. Like it's a
Yes.
nubbin for me, but for the
Yes.
girl that I'm delivering the dick to, like it's all dick. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
supposedly it's supposed to give me both. Is this family show? Can I say G spot? And okay,
yeah.
okay. So
We
it's
said a
supposed to be.
bunch
We're
of
talking
other
about
things.
dick.
Oh, okay. Like I don't know.
Bunch of other things.
Like I didn't know we were gonna go this.
G-spot
We're talking about
A-okay.
dildos and shit.
I just felt like I was okay. How do we get here?
How the beer got us here? The beer.
Hey, are we even gonna do an intro type shit? I feel like we should.
Was that
just rock.
not the intro?
What's up? He Tony. I'm Earl.
Yeah.
We rocking.
And this is the pit stop episode. We got Lee Waddell coming straight, homegirl from the LA comedy scene doing her thing. Yo, Lee, where you from?
I am actually from Dallas, Texas.
Oh shit.
Dallas.
Yeah.
When'd you get here?
I got here in 2014 by way of Houston.
So you're a Dallas Cowboys fan?
Yeah, because technically it's America's team, but what does that mean in 2021? Like,
They hang niggas.
yeah.
See, when you say shit
Well,
like that,
I mean, technically speaking,
technically
technically speaking, that stopped them from having babies. But yeah, little column A, little column B. Both those happened in the last year.
They're all about pro-choice when it comes to masks, but not when it comes to
Their
a
body,
woman's
their
body.
choice. Except for your choice or my choice, rather.
It's
But
like
it's
the biggest
definitely your
hypocrisy.
body, your choice, not my body.
Derbs, you're
choice.
getting cocky. Shut the fuck up.
Wow, it's so aggressive here. It's so aggressive here. Like,
Nah, that was for me. Keep saying because you said some
Dave,
real
I
shit.
feel like you need to call affirmative action. Like, that
You
was
might have
aggressive.
to. You might have
Was it
to.
too aggressive?
No. Maybe a
Exactly.
little bit.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like I have no authority here because I'm lighter skinned. Like, maybe I should just.
No, we right there.
We can. Oh, okay. We can step. All
am I
right.
outnumbered or what?
I'm pretty light as well.
Yeah.
It's a nice ombre going on
We
here.
might say pasty.
He's the white hand.
He's the white hand.
Yo,
Like
I
light
gave
skin,
up that
illuminated
narcotic.
skin.
I gave up that narcotic.
That white girl?
No, that Dallas Cowboys. I gave up that narcotic. I called my dad. Called me the other day, and he was just like, "You watching the game?" And I'm like, "No." And he's just like, "It's the first game of the season. It's a close game." Dad, I'm playing GTA right now.
I'm a wine.
Yeah, I'm
Priorities.
winding from work. I'm not gonna be disappointed by this team yet again. I'm waiting for you to give up that on that narcotic. But your whole fan base been on
It's
that.
not a narcotic. It's our year.
Oh yeah.
It's our year.
Oh, who's your quarterback? Yeah, exactly.
No, you got me.
Yeah, I got
No, you got me. But he did have 2 touchdowns, 245 yards.
Okay,
He did.
okay.
But I want to say Wilson, but it's not Wilson
I don't know
because
who
we
y'all
wanted to
quarterback
get-
is because
'cause
y'all
we
got
wanted to
rid of
get
the
some-
starter.
Yeah,
for somebody else.
That's the starter is who beat us today.
The guy you guys got rid of?
Yeah.
That would be a Jets thing right there. Just get rid of the quarterback, and then the first game of the season, he comes back and beats you guys.
Or he just becomes the greatest quarterback of all time, aka Tom Brady.
True.
I'm just rooting for everybody black. Like,
Well, that's like
sports. Like, I want
80% of the
everybody to.
NFL.
But I want
Okay.
everybody to win. I want everybody to have fun. I
Mhm.
want everybody to have a good time. Like, I'm just there to be entertained. Just show me the highlights.
Oh yeah,
And
you're
give me the
there so you
wings.
won't get fined.
Wings, exactly. But wings, beer, niggas, I'm good. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
vibes, bro. Like,
Okay.
violence. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, no, I feel so detached from sports, man. Like I'm such a sports. It's ingrained that I pay attention to like the news and the highlights, but I'm detached completely.
I do like the commentary, like who's the big black dude that's always like skip. I like that guy.
Oh, Shannon?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You
Come on,
take a
skip.
shot every time he says skip. You're not making it through the first segment.
Oh, I get wasted.
I love it though.
That guy is hilarious.
As soon as he got on there, he was like, "Let my nigga them shine."
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
he
my God.
has such nice suits.
That
Wow,
was sharp.
his tie and hanky combinations and glasses. It's like that is a plantation grown Negro right there. Like he is just strapped, like bred for breeding. Like take me
100%.
now, sir. I would love to watch him wrestle another black man in front of a plantation owner. Like it would, yeah.
Yeah?
I
So
would.
him versus Terry Crews, who you got?
Jesus Christ, Shannon all day long.
Shannon?
All
That
day
sounds
long.
about
But
right.
I just want to watch. Nobody needs to like no longer live
Yeah.
afterward. Like if I were the owner of the plantation, I would still keep them both, and they would be charged with doing things for me. That's how that would work.
Okay.
Not that I want
If
to.
I was in your position, I do not blame you.
Whew. Ooh, that is a. What do they call those? A spitfire? Like how do the pit roast? Spit roast? Yep, that is spitfire. I meant spit roast. It's fun.
Hey Lee, so when you got here, did you just straight up start doing stand up?
No, I did not.
What you do when you got here?
When I got here, after I smoked a lot of weed and learned that it is not the same as what we were getting in Texas, and like wasted like a fair month. I was a background actor. I tried my hand at the
Background actor.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
an extra.
Yeah, like an
Okay.
extra.
Okay.
yeah.
Background actor is a really good terminology for that.
Yeah.
Oh, a background artist, as they call us
Okay,
in the
okay,
business, to make us
okay.
feel better about ourselves and being living props.
So that
just
conversation you're
waiting.
having off that conversation on the side, you do that very well, or whatever the background.
Or yeah, the
Exactly.
peas and carrots. Yeah, like I was.
Oh my
I was
God, I
doing
thought
that.
you were talking right there.
Yeah, like at the time when I first got here, I was like all thin and I had like this big curly hair. So like I've been in some of your favorite shows in the background, like This Is Us. I got to slap Brian Michael Henry in the face.
Oh, yeah?
The guy from ATL, the big round black guy.
yeah.
I got to slap him in the face, and like I actually slapped him in the face, and he was not prepared for the strength of me, and it was fantastic.
Was it a one take Jake or how you?
It was a one take Jake.
Yeah,
like-
because once you get slapped one time, it's good. That's the shot. That's the
Yeah.
shot. That's the shot right there.
It was one of them 70 slaps from like way back in the past.
So
It
much-
came-
so
like-
much sauce.
Ooh, yeah, like they were done, and it made the cut. Like
So
I got extra money for that. That was cool. I was also in the 70s for Dolomite.
Hey, on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, Dolomite is my name. I got to actually watch Eddie Murphy do the Signified Monkey set, and that was really exciting. But I ended up getting used as a transition. So if you watch that scene, you will see me there grooving and whatnot.
Okay.
As a funky 70s lady. yeah. I made the cut.
How is Eddie in person? Does he have that aura that people talk about?
He does. He
Yeah.
does. Much like Rick James. Yeah. Yeah. It was just theirs. Like everybody parted like the Red Sea when he would enter. Like you could see him rehearsing. Like it was really cool. It was, in all honesty, it was really cool to watch him work though.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
a legend.
Right?
Living legend. Yeah.
Like Craig Robinson, like actually playing the piano while we were there, like actually singing, like that. It was an experience. It was actually in El Cid. Fun fact, like like I always ruin movies for people, and so I feel
that
like
is
I hopefully just ruined.
That's a
another
dope fact. I didn't know. That's
one.
what's
Yeah,
up.
that's El Cid. That scene.
Does
Yeah,
Craig
that's
Smith
fine.
carry a pick with him? I feel like he's one of those guys.
Oh, Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson. I'm sorry, I said Craig Smith.
Who's Craig?
Craig Smith is a comedian.
Yeah.
As well.
I feel that,
a lot
that
of
name-
Craigs out
Talks
here.
a
I
lot
was
of
about to say
shit.
that name sounds familiar.
Craig Robinson. Does he carry? Because his
Picture
little,
goes up, right?
fro
Yeah, that fro
always-
is right.
It's always intact.
He did a couple pat downs. He did a couple
right,
pat downs,
right.
but
He never shows that on camera. He just on camera, fresh.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? But like, off camera, I know he cut. All right.
But you know what? I will tell you though, like as far as costuming goes, oh goodness, her name is escaping me, but the lovely woman who also did the costumes for Black Panther, her name starts with an R. Magic Google. Derv, Google it. Like,
No, white hands. White hands.
am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I felt it, but then I was like, affirmative action. Like, don't call it.
No. You did
This
good.
is our form. This is
okay,
our form
okay.
of reparations right here.
Yeah.
That's us getting just to say
I feel
white
like
hands.
it starts with Rita. Rita. I think it's like a Rita or a Rhonda.
Ruth E. Carter.
Ruth E. Carter. Yeah, yeah. She
Okay.
did the costumes for Black Panther, and like she actually put me in my little dress, and I was like, royalty, royalty, royalty. So,
Dope.
yeah,
dope.
yeah. Like she actually inspected each extra. They actually pulled legitimate period costumes out of like these massive Hollywood warehouses. Like they fit each and every one of us. Like it takes forever. It's like half the day. It was a 13-hour day. But I got to see Wesley Snipes in a tank top and high-waisted bell bottoms. Like it was an exciting day.
Was he
Really
giving
exciting day.
Zaddy vibes?
He really was though. He really was like way different from Blade. Like slimmed down, like with the face clean, with the apple cap, like Apple Daddy. Like yeah, it was there. I was into it, but also professional. Like they expect us to act up.
Yeah, yeah. They can't wait to fire a nigga.
Yeah. Well, see, the other thing is like I was not only a background actor, but I also got to be like a PA for a bunch of different shows, and I love kicking people off set. Like it's tasty.
I love firing people the times that I was a supervisor.
Yeah, just
Well.
get the fuck out of here. You taking pictures, bitch? We're suing you. I can't wait. You signed an NDA, nigga. Here it is right here. Now what? Like, it was great. It was great.
All right, so then how did you progress from being background actor, PA, to eventually hitting the stage? And what year was that?
I would say that was probably year 4. I had decided all of a sudden after doing a bunch of off Sunset theater, because that's a thing. I'd done like a bunch of theater, and I realized that I was going off script enough to make it funny. And so I decided to do improv. But while I was doing improv, like, yeah, let me take a stand-up class also at the same time, because who doesn't miss college? And it just kind of
stand-up class.
Yeah, they
you
got
can take
those out there.
Yeah, they're
They have a
pretty
class
good.
for stand-up.
Yeah, like I mean, you could just
That
like
is interesting.
start writing and just
And
go
just
hit the
jump
circuit and
into
learn
shit.
it, or if
He
you
don't like it. He don't like it.
you could do that. But like I like books and
I
class.
got my own thing about that, but
It's
go
fine.
ahead.
I like books and I like class.
Yeah.
Like I needed a safer venue for me and my anxiety, and a class in the same 10 to 12 people was a good space for me to groom that. Now I will say it took me 3 consecutive classes to be like, I don't need this shit, fuck y'all. Like I dipped out.
Exactly.
Like I actually clashed with my instructor before I leave, because like, nigga, how you gonna tell me that I can't bob my head in my set? That's how I talk. Who are you? Who are you?
So they try to change.
That's
Yeah.
what those
Structure.
classes are all about, dude. That's why I'm against them. They try to conform you to a way of comedy.
Right.
There's no such thing of doing that. They be like, because the motherfucker who's teaching those classes, got the biggest ego out of all of them. Really ain't did shit, but got a super ass ego, and be like, this is comedy, and it's like, no, bitch, it ain't.
Well,
Wow.
the instructor that I had, like he has trained like some of the old school like favorites, like some of the big names. Like his name is at the Comedy Store, but at the same time, like he's old as dirt, and he comes from a vaudeville late night back in the 60s and 50s and the 70s. Like he studies that, so I will take that structure. It's just conform to this. Like that is not.
Hold up.
It hasn't evolved at all.
Hold up. Was it BK? I won't say his name. Was it BK?
No, it was
Brooklyn?
GD.
Oh, these are initials. Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
Even worse.
GD?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm not shitting on your experience.
no, like okay. Like if anyone like did take the time to research it, because like if you were to go look me up, like it's not hard to find out who it is. So whatever, what have you, like do the work if you want to. Like I would recommend it as far as structure goes, but
Yeah, that's fair.
learning the structure, but also studying people. The sets of the comics that I already admire, the ones who are already on Netflix. I can take column A, which is classic shit, and combine it with what I can glean with my English minor from what people are doing now. And I think that is what makes me interesting, because all my sets are basically MLA format.
Yeah. That's why I like tracking your jokes. That is true. You got me right there.
I was interested in what like the final will be like in that class? Like, do you have to do like a special?
It'll be a set.
Yeah, it's a set.
right?
Usually
Yeah.
at a depending on who you take the class with, it's a set
And
at
they
one of the.
invite random people.
Yeah, they do. They do. So like, I ended up getting to do my final.
Watching people bomb would be so amazing.
Oh well, yeah,
Like,
and that
know?
happens too. That does
Of course,
happen.
this is a class. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be in there.
Well, yeah, because like if you got the money, like yeah, you can pay for the hobby,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make you good. That doesn't mean you're
Yeah.
actually gonna learn it. And there were a lot of those people who were just like repeat offenders because they got the money to like hang out with people, like they paid
Yeah.
for friends, and like that's fine. But like the rest of us, like you take it and you go. Like you can't stay with one instructor forever. Like if you didn't learn anything the first like session, then you probably not gonna learn it.
That's interesting.
It ain't gonna hit.
Yeah, like I think it all depends on the person. Like how you learn is how you learn. It's just a matter of are you trying to learn it or do you really just want to go and get the attention of being on stage and put on the moniker of I'm a comic, because being a comic is not a personality.
It's really not.
Yeah, like are you interested in the craft? Like I don't want to sound like a comedy snob, but it's like
All right, we could break that down. There's one thing about critiquing comedy, and there's one thing about being a comedy snob. You're not being a comedy snob. You can critique the shit. I feel like too many of the comics in the scene are too sensitive into actually allowing themselves to be actually critiqued.
I think that's what it is.
And
I think because artists critique other, like music artists would critique other music artists. A realtor would critique another realtor. Like they do it in every profession. But I feel like comedians, because they, what they do for a living is looking for, adulation. That's what you do. You're out there and you're trying to, what do they say? Trying to validate yourself. I don't think that's fully fact, but I think we all try to do that in different ways.
yeah.
But you have the right to critique somebody's comedy.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you have the right to say that
yeah.
set was whack, or how you set that joke up was trash, or you don't know how to command the stage, or whatever the critique is.
Yeah, like the writing doesn't have any legs or the performance doesn't have any legs. Like you can go back and work on this, or like you are very clearly not writing at home. You're not rehearsing before you come up to this open mic. You're not accepting the value of this, the fact that this open mic is the opportunity to essentially be an audition, no matter who you are or who you're in front of.
Yeah.
It's all the opportunity to audition. Like, yeah, I understand you're working, but when you come to work at that open mic, like you should know it, or you should have a semblance, of some in some semblance.
Yeah, and know how you're gonna track it. Whether it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you know how you're gonna track. It's not gonna be how much time I got left.
Yeah, or I'm just here to do therapy.
I like this.
Oh my!
It's gonna be two comedians.
Because like man, the scene dope, but the scene whack.
Well,
yeah.
Can somebody go to an open mic and practice crowd work, and that be accepted?
No, well, sorry, I let our guest go.
I know. No.
Well,
we talking.
Okay, for me in particular, like I am not opposed to paying for a mic, because I live in a city where in order to get stage time and maximize the efficiency of it, it's easier to just shell out $5. And frankly, I can afford to shell out $5, $10, $50 a week to go. Like that's essentially what you're gonna pay for a class anyway. And that's why I stopped taking classes, because I'm at a point where I understand structure enough where I just need to write and run it. But at the same time, somebody who is fresh. I'm sorry, wait. I'm getting off track. What was the question? So I can be specific.
Well, because you guys were talking about people going on stage and not necessarily being prepared with the 3-minute set, 5-minute set.
Oh, can they practice crowd work? Okay,
crowd work, which is essentially improv, right?
Right. I don't think that if you know that you're paying for 5 minutes and you're going to 2 locations and you've only got 5 minutes at each, I wouldn't say dedicate your entire time to practicing crowd work unless you're specifically going to an improv mic, and that's what everybody is there to do and be supportive. But don't waste anybody's time at a show and just get acquainted with crowd work. If you've never roasted anybody, which is me because I'm suburban, like it's something that I've had to practice. I might do like one atmospheric joke off the top of my head just to like feel the crowd out, but then I'm gonna go into material. But at the same time, I'm so familiar with my material that I can flow with the crowd.
Okay.
And even as of late, I've been experimenting with actually talking to the crowd, and it's made an entirely different experience for both me and the audiences that I'm with. So it's not only a matter, or at least for me, I can say it's not only a matter of knowing your material, but it's a conscious it's making conscious effort to be a customer service agent. Like that's really what being a comedian is. Like you're there to do a job, which is serving this customer. Like these people came here to get drinks and have a good time, or these people came to this wedding to have a good time, whatever, what have you. These people came to this Zoom meeting during their office happy hour to have a good time, and it is your job to be the facilitator of the good time. Like it's not your time to have therapy and pour out your heart. Like go call your friends, go get a diary, bro. Like we didn't come here for that.
Which is something that occurs a lot at these mics. These are not jokes, people.
But it's even getting to the point. But it's even to the point where a lot of people are doing that at shows, and it's like, okay, well, if you're at that point, then you shouldn't have gotten a 10-minute set. Like you still need to be working on 3. You need to be working on shows that have 5. Like I think a lot of people are so in love with the idea of being a comedian and being one of those starving artists. Bleeding hearts.
That's another weird thing. Like people, it's a badge of honor to live in your car sometimes, or it's a badge of honor to be struggling.
I feel like my best stuff was written when I had a good job.
Yeah, like I don't understand. There is that weird type of thought of being, oh, I'm struggling, so this is good. No,
so
nigga.
They like wear like a badge, or they promote it and talk about it as something that's
like
beneficial.
It's something proud. But it's like if you're struggling and trying to do your art, that's not cool. Because if you're struggling, how much focus is going into your art, my G? You struggling.
Yeah.
You frantic, right?
Like your job is to make us have a good time. Like, and you not enjoying life yourself. Like, how you gonna tell me how I'm supposed to feel, bro? Look at yourself.
And any joke from that perspective ain't gonna be nothing happy either.
It's gonna be salty.
Yeah. So what type of humor are you about to create? Is it real dark humor, or are you just gonna be out there mad?
And if it's dark, and if it's gonna be dark humor, like it needs to be funny. Like that's where you need to like have your structure. So like me personally, I like to mix it up.
And it needs to be a collective truth if it's dark humor.
That part.
Like I think a lot of people. What do you mean by that? It has to be something that you're not making up or creating. It has to be something that's like in reality we all know what that is. Like like the dark humor of having jokes about 9/11.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Or police beating up black people or whatnot is because it's fucked up to say this, but the collective truth is, which no one can really dispute, is true.
Which I feel like you do that a lot.
I have fun. I enjoy that shit.
No, I feel like that's your wheelhouse right there. Like, how can I say the most fucked up shit? But they have to agree with this shit because it's the truth.
But is it wrong though?
Right? Deal with that yourself right now. We already laughed. We're here now.
Take that and do with it what you will.
Yo, man. So I just have. You were talking about being in the room with Eddie Murphy earlier, and Craig Robinson, and all these people. But how does it feel? How does it feel to, have this dream of being a comedian, and then starting to see yourself in rooms with people of that ilk? Not just everybody gets to be in those rooms and get to have opportunities to be around them. How does that make you feel?
At that time, like I really wasn't even focused on being a comic. So just falling into it. Cause I was really hell bent on being a studio tour guide at Universal. Okay. Like I auditioned for that shit like 3 times. Like I felt like Hollywood was whooping my ass, and like if I couldn't do this shit, then I just can't cut it as an actor. So like after I finally got that kicked my ass a whole bunch. You cute bitch, come through queen, come through queen. Yes, I love it. Okay. Big prr.
Oh, you gotta watch out. That's trademark.
Ooh. Yeah. Both of those.
Hey, no free promo, no free promo.
No smoke, Cardi. Don't charge this podcast.
Touche.
You have to censor yourself.
My bad.
I need my EDD.
Like let me.
Yes, she trademarked and
yeah.
Like how many? Like I don't know how many rolled R's that is, but you know what? I'll just watch it nonetheless. Yeah. Like bleep that out. Bleep it out. It's fine. It's fine.
I said that. Huh? I just bleep it out. Bleeping it out. Brandon, bleep it out. Earl, bleep it out.
This is a note.
Bleep it out.
But Hollywood was whooping your ass. You were a tour guide.
Oh yeah, Hollywood was whooping my ass a whole bunch, and
You had auditioned a bunch of times.
What was the question?
No, I was just asking how you felt about being in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that honestly started like a long time ago, but like, cause yeah, I got to watch Diana Ross through the Hobby Center at Houston, cause like I was an honorary usher essentially, like I was a paid usher. So it's all kind of like incepted itself, but even then when I got to see Eddie Murphy and Craig Robinson, like I didn't know I wanted to be a comic. So now there's like I'm traveling and things of that nature. It's like, oh shit, bitch, like you went the opposite direction and it like could actually work. Like what is this? Like what that tastes like? Is you ready for that? Are you ready to do the work? So like I'm kind of like marrying my mind to switching modes that way, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's exciting. It's what else you gonna do? You gonna go work for? Well, yeah, I mean, not to knock anybody who does work for anybody, because like I'm still technically working for somebody. It's just, you know, I might get paid a whole lot of money for like 15 minutes of work. That's fine.
Yeah, that part.
I'm ready for that. Like,
when was the moment you realized like, okay, I can do it? Was it a moment after a show, or was it a moment when you were just walking around looking at everything?
when did I realize I could do it? That's actually a really good question.
All black, baby.
Thank you for having me on Alt Black. I feel like I am alternatively black, and I feel welcome here. I feel embraced.
You feel welcome. It's very warm. The white hands keep us very safe.
It is like your white hand is happy, like being a white slave. I ain't never I'm from Texas. Like they don't usually take kindly to that kind of treatment. Like I'm so surprised he didn't call. I'm just surprised he didn't call all his brethren. That's all I'm saying. This is nice. Like thank you so much. This is nice. Like because you had the beard, and I was concerned at first, but then I noticed you slicked it back like that. I was like, oh, he cool. You can see.
I'm actually not even American. So.
See, boom. See, you're not even regular white.
No.
Nah, yeah.
We off brand.
He's
cool.
alt white.
He alternatively white. What? Listen.
We have alt white.
Y'all gonna have a spin-off podcast.
Yes. We'll be the black hands, and he'll be here talking to himself.
And we'll be in the background smoking, talking about we ain't gonna do shit.
Exactly.
So you were asking me what show did I know that like I could actually do it. To be quite honest, I think the first time I went out of town to do stand-up comedy was in Tulsa, and I was like, oh, I don't know if these country folks gonna roll with these jokes, because Tulsa is alternatively white as well, according to the race massacre in 1921. That was certainly an alternative to population control. But like the way I meshed with them, and it was solely on like a human basis, like there's really something to making eye contact with a person, saying their name, like those are honestly sales techniques, bro. Like it's so weird that like my journey has brought me to that, because I definitely got fired from a sales job before I became a full-time comedian.
Okay. I've never done a sales job. It gives me a little anxiety having to.
It should.
Things. I know you have.
Yeah.
That's a little too much anxiety for me. I'm already at work. I don't want to be having to.
Knowing that your job's on the line.
Like if I don't hit quota at the end of the week, like
exactly.
And I like to chop things up, and you can't eat an elephant in one bite. So I'm like, okay, if I got 4 weeks and I cut it down into like per week, and then 5 days, and then like how many days and hours in that day, like how many calls is that per week, and it still gives me anxiety. No, don't do it. I don't.
The way you broke that down gave me anxiety.
Exactly.
Shit, that's too much.
And you got to study the product that you don't give a fuck about.
Right, and sound like you care.
Oh, like you need to buy this, even though I don't give a shit about it. Like
I would never buy
it's
this.
Great. I promise you. Like if I were in your position, I would buy it. Maybe I probably wouldn't. I would shop around.
If I was you, I'd hang up right now. But please don't.
But please don't, because I need to be on the phone with you at least 10 minutes so I can get this quota. Please don't.
How's your day? Is that the water running?
But it's funny because I started telling jokes on these calls. Like, no, that really is what you do. Like, yeah. But at the same time, like, you'll get people that are in like North Dakota that'll tell you about how the left is awful in California, and you just told them that you are in Los Angeles. Yeah, I've been asked like what color my panties are during a sales call. Shit. That was great. Like,
did you give him the answer though? That's the question.
Actually, I just treated him like a heckler, and like kept him on the phone for 15 minutes. But he didn't qualify for the program. Yeah. Like, what color your boxes, daddy? He's like, they silk. I'm on my boat right now. Okay, well, where we finna go, bro? Show me where to pull up. Yeah. Sales.
Do you have a memorable heckler?
Do I have a memorable heckler?
I got one. Do you?
Tell me your memorable heckler.
My memorable heckler was at this like theater show or whatever. It was like, I guess like my first big gig or whatever. It was 10 minutes set, whatever. Go up. It's my turn to go up, and like first 3 minutes, fucking fire. Like I'm like, ooh, this is about to go right. And then it was like this drunk Asian dude out of nowhere. He's just like, yeah. He just kept agreeing with everything I said, but out loud and on an obnoxious level.
A little sarcastic and shit.
Yeah. And at the time, that was like my first heckler.
Yeah.
So like I just tried to push through, right? I was like, you know what, Tone? Don't, let it go. But there was also a Tony before therapy.
Yeah.
So he had a couple more yes, and then
and his wig would have been split.
Oh no! I put the mic up on the stand. I hopped off stage. I ran up on him. I was like, "What's your problem, my G? You want to talk about it?" Because I was ready.
Oh shit!
And then, but I ended up looking very bad. Like the whole situation it ended up going bad. I ended up looking bad, and after that, I was like, all right, I can never, ever again allow these motherfuckers to get with me on stage. Because after the show, everybody's going, like pretty much the whole show, everybody remembers that incident. After the show, you got to stand by the door and try to shake hands, and they just look like, this a nigga that be want to fight. That's not niggas tell jokes anymore. Like this nigga.
Because you guys are kind of expected when the heckler is there to kill them with jokes.
Yeah.
You're expected to do that, right? You're not really expected, or kick them out. I've seen comedians do that.
But
they kick them out in a funny way.
You can request,
Yeah. But you guys are expected to kick. That sucks. Like you at your job and somebody's fucking with you and you're supposed to continue to do your job.
Yeah.
You're supposed to continue to do your job.
I don't show up to the donut shop and tell you how to take motherfucking hoes out, bro. Like mind your business. Let me do my job so I can get my check. Like
that's insane. Like, oh, this guy's fucking me up on my actual jokes. Let me come up with some jokes and roast him.
Yeah.
And then get back to the jokes I'm supposed to have, and hopefully that roasting was enough for him to. That's insane.
Well, a lot of times I feel like they do it because they know we're supposed to do it, and that's how they could be a part of the show.
Yeah, so they can get roasted, so they can be on camera, or the attention on them, because that's another failed comic probably.
It's a failed person for sure.
It's somebody with some sort of neuroses such that they do need the attention, but you can't read the room.
Okay.
Like which also turn into open micers. So there's that. Shots fired. I'm sorry. Too soon? Too soon? Too late?
Hey, no.
Too soon? Too late?
Are
my
we
bad.
going to talk about it?
I'm so sorry. Wait, no, my bad. Okay.
All right. I'm just saying.
Hey, we have real talk at All Black. Hey,
yeah, we really talk shit. And really not. Damn one of them niggas out in that motherfucking city could do shit about what I do on this motherfucking show.
He can be hyped about the LA comics, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. They can't stop me on this shit.
Nah, hell no.
Right? Fuck them.
I have another question for the comedians in the room. So when you guys are in a room with like another comedian that you guys, I guess I use the word admire or look up to or respect. That's the word I was looking for. Respect. And you want to talk to this person. How do you go about doing it? Do you try to make him laugh or her laugh, and try to be the comedian that stands out, or do you try to have a genuine conversation, walk up and just say, "Hey, I'm a fan of your work"? Or do you try to go kill it on stage and hopefully they come to you after?
The latterist.
The latterist.
The most latter. Because like,
but isn't that a lot of ego?
Okay. Here's the thing about me. Here's the thing about me. Like I have terrible anxiety, but I have been a performer all my life. I'm not good at mingling. That is something that I can acknowledge about myself. The person that you see on stage is not the person that you will see at the bar afterward. I'm actually more nervous when I come off stage. Like that's when my nerves hit. Like I need to have my drink, smoke my blunt, and have a moment like back away. And a lot of people want to come congratulate you after a good show, and it's like, fuck, bro, can I come down? Like I just came off the field. Like give me a second. Like you wouldn't run into the locker room and congratulate somebody after a football game. Give me a second.
Yeah, take the pads off. Let me take a shower. Let me relax.
Exactly. Like let me decompress. And so it's like there I go getting on a tangent. What's the real question? Like I'll be getting hyped.
Circle the wagons.
God damn it.
Okay.
All right. So
shit, I be going on fucking tangents. I'm so sorry.
No, we just called it play.
Yeah. No. I like our midnight conversation. Anyway,
sports.
So how do you go? How do you approach talking to somebody in your peer that you respect? Somebody that's like say you're in a show, you're gonna do a show, and I don't know who you like in comedy, but I'll just say the biggest name, Dave Chappelle, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Say he's in the room, and you want or you feel compelled to go talk to him, but how do you do that? Or do you said the latter is?
Yeah. I would
try
wait
to kill it.
exactly. Or if I don't have like enough online clout or enough notches under my belt to say like, yeah, you would have seen me here, or like, yeah, I opened for somebody. Like, I would wait until it's my time. Like I'm 3 years in, and I'm still not too keen on like going to the Comedy Store to do that open mic yet, going to the Hollywood Improv to do that open mic yet. Like, I don't want you to be like, that nigga is like fucking awful. Like, don't let that person audition. Like, I'm gonna keep fine tuning, but that's just me. Like, my perfectionism could be also blocking my blessings. I can also acknowledge that too. Like, I do understand that it's not just what you know, it's who you know. So that is something that I'm trying to get better at, but also at the same time, I am making strides to have that clout when I do get in those rooms. It's just that I'm having to do both things simultaneously. I'm not saying that's the perfect way to go about it. That's just how I do it, because I tend to sweat a lot and I don't want to just wear black t-shirts.
I try to you ever see that movie Foolish?
Yes.
All right. So remember when he saw that somebody important was up and he made a call and faked his voice to make it seem
yes.
Yeah, I never got that until like, until that, because sometimes like when I realize certain people are in the building, I'll like like it's some key factors to doing this. Like, how good is your weed? How much can you offer up? And you just be like, hey, because like, right, people in LA, they just pop up to mics and then they never signed up and they just go on, bro. Like, you do gotta figure out that part of the game.
Yeah.
On how,
I've heard about you. You told me about that. You'll
But
be ready to perform, and then somebody comes out of nowhere, like George Lopez or whatever, and they're doing 50 minutes.
No, even that, right? Even at regular open mic. So it'd be like high key, like if I see like certain things that I'm like, oh, this would flip 4 times if it bounced off their head. I'm gonna find a way how to get up or see where they at on the list, see where they going up,
the metaphor. I'm sorry.
and then bounce 4 times off their head.
What does that mean?
Because everybody want a double, but you want a double. You know what I mean?
You never been in and out? Come on, girl, double.
Ew, I don't.
Oh, she a Whataburger. That's what they got out there, which is kind of
we
fire.
in Cali though.
Yeah.
Where you eating at Cali?
Fat Burger all day long, and specifically the one off Crenshaw and Slauson.
Okay.
I'm
not mad at it. When you name Fat Burger, I gotta step back.
But like that's the marathon. That's the marathon Fat Burger too. Like it that grill is seasoned differently. Like it tastes like Watts Riots and whatnot. It's delicious. Like it's fantastic. Like, get you some. Like,
but
speak to your black side.
I will make that trip. I got you.
You should. It's a pilgrimage.
She pulled
Nah, going to one of those marathon establishments is a pilgrimage. Yeah, I've been to the store and the weed shop. I haven't been in the Fat Burger.
The Fat Burger is delicious, and the other ones just don't taste the same. And so, like, why go there? Like, if I can't get all the way down there, I'll settle. I'll settle for one of the Five Guys.
Okay.
Just one, not all 5. I'm not a whore.
Five Guys is better than In-N-Out.
Facts.
I mean, it depends on what you're going for.
I just don't understand why you need an animal sauce in order to make the fries and the burger taste good. But like,
you don't understand flavor,
bro. The fries are like cardboard.
Like, and they're from real potatoes.
That's because,
so how do they
you're
taste
not
like?
eating them on the spot.
You're not exactly.
You're not eating them on the spot.
You're supposed to get the box cardboard so you can eat it on your lap.
Yes.
Everybody know, and then when you eat them,
and invest in an air fryer, and you throw that bitch in there when you get to home.
I never
hard.
Knew. I never knew.
I don't understand. Like, why do they taste like packing peanuts?
And half the time the fries are hollow. Like, where'd the potato go?
And y'all just came from a whole potato.
That's how it's a real potato.
Listen, honey, I can cook.
Manufactured potatoes,
come
they
over
stay
to
together.
the house. I'll fry you up some real potatoes, not that air fryer shit. I'll put you some in the actual grease. And I know you're from California, so I'll put it in some olive oil if you want to.
Hey.
I'll be heart healthy for you. But
Put
that
some
is not
avocado
how.
on top of it.
Yeah, that's not how they supposed to taste, baby.
Hey, Earl, put a poll right here, and then that's the segment on the boop.
Okay, Paul.
Animal fries.
Animal,
Boy,
yeah,
you need a
In-N-Out.
sauce to make some fries
In-N-Out
taste good.
versus-
Just
What burger doesn't have sauce? You
no,
take
the
sauce
fries.
away-
The fries. Why do you need
Oh.
sauce on the fries to make the
Again,
You don't like
why they
barbecue?
not-
You don't like barbecue
Why
sauce
they
on your
not
fries?
pre-seasoned? Y'all can't at least throw some salt on it? Like, so you just
There
gonna
is-
fry all the goodness? You ain't never had a blanched fry first that was then fried? Like, I'm just saying, you missing out. You missing out.
Ain't nobody want no blanched fries.
No, see, this what you do. This what you do. This the fancy shit. Listen. I used to work in a restaurant. See, what they would do is they would blanch the real potato. They would blanch it in some water first, like
Okay.
fancy style, right?
Okay.
And then they throw it in the fry. See, that keeps all the moisture. It keeps it delectable.
So is it like they put it in
and
salt
delicate.
water?
It keeps it delicate on the inside, but crispy on the outside. See, you missing out. You missing out.
But have you
Learn me
seen
something.
In-N-Out's lines? You can't wait for all that.
And see, that's
I
what
need
I'm saying.
potatoes
So,
right
what
here.
you're saying, you're losing out twice. You losing out twice. You got to wait in that long ass line, and then you got
you
to
might
get
have
low
to
quality
have-
food, mediocre
You was
food.
gonna smoke a blunt in the car anyway.
but I
here's-
smoked it
but
on the way there.
But here's what I'm talking about. It depends
She
on
already
what
got
you're
the
going
munchies.
for. If you're trying to save money, an In-N-Out
Cook
combo
at home.
double runs you $6.49. You
Talk
go
some
you
shit.
go to Five Guys, $15.
Look at here. For the time that you gonna sit in that
$15.
line,
I don't gotta get out of my car.
I'd have been done took 2 potatoes and a pound of ground beef for about $3.48.
Well, see,
For
now you
about
asking me to get out the
$3.48, and then
car.
I'd have been nom. This shit would have been delicious. I even put some swine and some cheese on that for you, like, and it's not even gonna be that bullshit out the package. We gonna get the cheese from the deli, and guess what? I'm still gonna be out that line before you.
I don't need nobody disrespect In-N-Out.
I'm just saying,
And I'm not-
America's burger. America, where?
You can't compare In-N-Out to Five Guys. That's what I'm saying. You gotta compare In-N-Out to
White friend.
white
friend.
Henry's Burger, Tom's Burger. You gotta compare In-N-Out to
something more organic.
For
Yeah.
a drive-through, I will say In-N-Out probably has one of the top 3 burgers.
That's what I'm
Disrespect.
saying.
Okay.
And
Disrespect.
they make it
Okay.
on the spot.
Look here.
They make it on the spot.
That's
Look
facts.
here. Look here. I'm not even the
They do
thickest
that.
of bitches. I'm not
Guys
even
go
the
like-
thickest of bitches. I'm not even the thickest of bitches, but even I got to get 2 patties on my burger. Why do I need all that? Why you just can't put it into one meat?
What the big
Why?
burger?
Like the bread is bland, the burger is bland. Like, I can just go to Wendy's and get me a bland
Because
burger.
they doing this.
That's a real burger.
That's a real burger. The fries. They
But
cutting them things.
that's why are they putting in all this time and effort? Because Chick-fil-A got like the Chick-fil-A formula is impeccable. Like, they
That's
move
not-
you in and they move you out. That's
Yeah,
all, and
but-
they do not sacrifice quality. All I'm saying is they may need to like
They
revisit.
sacrifice Sundays, and you need to be around for my entire diet for me to trust you. If I have to take a whole day
how
off,
dare you rest?
yeah,
how dare you rest in the name
on
of Jesus?
my diet, in the name of Jesus. I can't even celebrate you on the Lord's Day.
It needs to be a 7-day chicken emergency. Okay, I get it. But you know what? I had never seen a 24-hour Popeyes till I moved to California. Like, I can get chicken at all times of night between Compton or Inglewood and Hollywood, and I respect that
I
about
don't
you.
trust no fast food places in Cali past midnight.
Yeah, because them niggas lazy.
They don't want to be there.
They don't want to be there.
As a
They
person who
tired.
has
They
worked
don't
at
get paid
McDonald's on a
enough.
night shift, I can vouch for that.
See?
Yeah.
And that was when I was in high school. I was in Texas doing that shit, so you know what they doing out here.
Exactly. So I have a cutoff limit. 10 o'clock.
I respect
no
it.
fast food. That's when I go to the fridge finally.
Again, $3.48. You get you a pound of ground beef and 2 potatoes. You be straight for the week.
You're right. I hit the gym again, by the way.
Hey, I saw that. So, what you work on? Did you only do upper body?
No,
like
no,
most
no, no,
niggas
no,
that
no,
come
no,
back?
no, no. Are you
Like
skipping
most
leg
niggas
day?
that come back?
No, I'm not one of those.
Okay.
But I know myself, so I took it easy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I walked
Smart.
in.
Yeah.
I did 6 miles on the bike.
Okay.
Nice.
Struggling like a motherfucker.
That sounds like
then
exertion.
you
Oh
walked
my
out.
God. Walked out. No, I didn't walk out the gym. my girl was there. We went together. That's why I would have left. So I had to walk around. I did a little ab workout with the little medicine ball. You know what I'm saying? I did like 4 sets of that. I wasn't counting. It was just going until I got tired. So look, last set was like 3.
Max out.
Yes. And then
I said a sports word.
And then I went to the sauna, right? To sweat. Because I was like, I didn't sweat enough. I need to sweat. So I went to the sauna. And that's what I was reminded. There's a little bunch of old guys who have no shame in that game.
No shame.
And there's nowhere. I know you're not supposed to be naked in the sauna.
You're not.
You're not.
But they always.
Ooh,
But who gonna tell an old motherfucker to put his crotch away?
They putting their naked things
Yeah.
on the
going,
public.
Are you going to 24-hour?
No, this is El Sporta or Esporta.
Oh, that's what LA Fitness.
It's called esports.
Yes, esports. But see, everybody, I think people didn't see because his gut was hanging over. I think people thought he was hiding the drawers or something.
The visual.
But then 3 people left, so it was just me and him. And for some reason, he felt comfortable to get up and start stretching a little bit, like getting because he had a towel, but he got up. And I'm just like, oh, shit. And he's just like,
naked.
Bro, naked.
Because you know how heat rushed your joints. Okay, I get it.
Come on. So I was only there for about 3 minutes, and that made me get out. I had wanted to stay in there longer, but I was like, this is why I don't go to public gyms. Like, motherfuckers really just, the old people. It's Esporta.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to
it's
see an old
esporta.
penis, bro.
Bro,
I don't even
there's
think that's
several of them.
See, you
a
could have got
Pornhub
knighted though. You could have got
catalog.
knighted. That's where you messed up. You
Oh,
missed up. You missed your
right.
opportunity.
The
That could have
Duke
been
of
King
Dick. I
Dick.
could have been the Duke of Dick.
You could have been a Duke of Dick. You missed your opportunity. Call back.
But yeah, I say all that to say, I'm in the gym. I know I said I started God bod mode. What was that like?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God bod. Okay.
God
This
bod.
nigga
Okay.
gonna be Adonis in
Yes.
about another 2-3 months.
Yes, this is purposely why I've held back some episodes because I'm trying.
You're going to be the Drake of podcast. You're going to be the Drake of podcast.
I said about the 100th podcast, right?
Hey, this is the podcast Poppy. I'm just,
Podcast Poppy, and the 100th episode, you about to see.
Certified
I
Lover
believe it.
podcast.
Yes.
Earl got the arms I know never to arm wrestle. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, that's a sturdy arm wrestle.
You have a lot of forearm happening.
Exactly.
Though. I
Look
will
at
like
that.
look at that under.
That
vein.
nigga could punch you
see
out.
that under vein? Like that guy squeezes things.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
grips stuff.
Yeah.
He can open a pickle jar. He sure can.
He can move your apartment.
So what you're saying is when I move
Call
from
now.
Long Beach,
1-888-555.
Podcast Poppy. Yeah.
And he will come to your apartment.
he got a truck and everything.
And move your entire shit.
No, I've told myself when I hit 32, which was last year, I said I am not moving I'm not helping anybody else move.
Yeah, me neither.
Unless you
I'm
are
not
like
moving
we
my
are
own
close, or unless you're paying me a significant amount of money. And even
And
then,
it's
I will
gotta
take
be
some of that money
significant.
and pay somebody else to do the job.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I'm
gotta
not
be
gonna-
significant.
I'm not
Yeah.
moving until I can afford to pay somebody with a truck to move my
100%.
shit. Like I am
Yeah.
never. I'm not even packing that shit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned down a
No, I'm gonna probably pack it
refrigerator a
myself.
couple weeks ago because I was trying to
Save
buy a
on
new.
cost.
I'm trying to buy a new fridge,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't. I live upstairs in an apartment, and they wouldn't help me. They wanted me to come grab it, pick it up, and I'm like, damn, I gotta find somebody to, because I'm not picking this up the
What
stairs.
about
Like,
my
I'm
L5 and my L6? Fuck that.
Yeah. Like, I'm
Right?
a regular person. in
my
these
whole
streets.
sciatica I need to keep that in the.
Listen,
you know
friend,
what I mean?
yes, sciatica twins.
Sciatica.
Yes. Left side, right side. Left side, right side.
A little bit of both.
Ooh, just
depending
right
on
side.
the weather.
Just right side. My shit fucked me up and had me down for the count for like 6 months.
Ooh,
I get it.
shit.
How'd you get there?
Fighting a nigga.
Oh, let's deep dive into this one. Fight a nigga.
Speak.
What you mean? What happened?
Okay. So listen, this is what had happened. What had happened was, like, yeah. Okay, so
He was your instructor. You had to beat him down.
no. Like it was the homie, but like also like he did contract me to do an edit, right? But like 5 days before I was supposed to wrap the edit up. And like this is me also like doing the research to pull the clips and shit like that, and like I probably had like ultimately like maybe 150 clips in there that I cut up and like resized myself. But like maybe 5 days before it was due, he was like, so listen, I'm not gonna be able to pay you, but I still want to release it on the same day. And I was like, that's not how that worked. So like, you know, I went and I worked on some other folks shit, and you know, by the time like he let me know he was gonna have the money, you know, I wrapped that shit up. But he was upset that, you know, he was trying to do his Black Lives Matter release, and he wanted to do it on July 4th. And I respect that. But
Hold on, Black Lives Matter.
But my black ass
July
life didn't
4th.
matter. My black ass life didn't matter such that he would pay me, right? So like, I went and had my little Negro 4th of July and really didn't turn that shit in. Like, I gave him like a little taste, but it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
So like,
Payment wasn't finished.
right. So
That
technically speaking, I did not hold up my end of the bargain. Like, I can acknowledge that, but also, like, what if he never paid me and
He's got the
I
full
still
plate.
right? Or I went ahead and finished it and he just never paid me because
He wouldn't have paid you if you put it out. I'm just gonna put it.
Yeah.
He made a Black Lives
9 out
Matter
of
thing
10.
on July 4th. I don't trust his
right.
whole frame of thought mind. Anyway.
I mean, like, I see he was trying to be subversive on the white man's day, like on America's day. Like, I get that.
Hey,
Hey,
2
that's-
weeks ahead.
That's called hacking.
It just felt a little hacky.
But you know what?
It was
Like,
a little hacky.
that don't have nothing to do with me.
It doesn't, because you got hired for a job
Right.
part.
and he didn't pay for it.
Yeah, and so
So you
I
put
was
the pause
like,
on him? You put the pause on him?
well, no, he tried. He had so listen, he had tried to get loud with me, right? And he did like one of these, and like,
You don't get loud on a black woman, let alone touch them.
yeah, see, Derb, no, like he
was very careful the way he was walking to that camera.
Exactly,
He understood.
exactly.
He
Like, he was
understood.
walking
No
on
sudden movements.
eggshells, cause like I could pounce at any moment. That's what I'm saying.
That's a lioness.
Rar. Actually, like,
Pull those luscious locks right out.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of shit. So like
If you pull them out, give them to me.
these are new. Like,
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
keep these,
Okay.
but still.
She shining.
Thank you. Like, I'm very proud of them. Like, I did them myself. But for me, like, I was just like, that's not how you gonna do me. And like, I reacted, and this is also before, like, I had been in therapy a fair amount as well. And I pushed him back, but like, he was bigger than me, so like, I got low to the ground, you know, so like, I could have like a good,
lineman punch.
Nah,
that nigga.
yeah, like, I was like, but like, I forgot, like, oh, I'm
Sled.
32. Like, I'm 32 and like L5,
Okay.
L6. Yeah.
sciatica.
Yep. Like, activated it.
Okay.
Activated it.
Ooh.
And yep. It like locked up. I was like walking dead for a hot little minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm team sciatica now.
But he felt that push, though.
Oh yeah. He did. He
Okay.
did.
As long as he
did.
felt that push.
Does they go into the wall? Yeah.
Not,
And then, did he hit his heart and just...
no,
he
he just had like a nice little stumble.
I remember one time I pushed a guy so hard, he did put his hands on his head. He was like, I am so offended, Tony. Why would you do this to me? Bitch, you know why.
Ooh.
He ain't forgot.
I hope not.
People don't forget.
Hey,
oh.
this is the part of the show.
You didn't do it.
She got baby arms. No.
Little baby legs.
Nah, hey, since we're all creatives here, hey, Derbs, you could chime in on this too, because I know you probably doing your freelancing shit too, right? Yeah. Hey, how do you feel about approaching motherfuckers about paying you and they give you lip about it?
Okay, so
Yeah,
here's the thing
let's
about
talk
me.
about it.
I've been hemming niggas up for a hot little minute since like, yeah.
Jim Beam.
Ooh,
For the people
wait.
on audio, we just clicked our Jim Beam. Go to the
Click,
YouTube
click,
and
click.
see how we killing
All
this.
right, we're doing this now.
Beam.
All right,
Two,
Mazel tov.
one, Mazel tov.
While you
Man,
guys
I
are
love
doing
this
that,
shit.
I'm just gonna say I'm still imagining Earl with my hair.
That's one sexy ass motherfucker, I tell you.
I'm telling.
If I walk to the street with your hair,
Derbs, if he had your hair, he'll walk around with a fast just so he could just do
I'll
this.
pay somebody with a fan.
Sling a bitch.
I will reinvest in herbal essence. I'll tell you that much. I ain't bought a shampoo, conditioner, or a brush in like 4 years.
Split ends where?
What was?
What were
You
we doing?
said you asked her a question about.
Yeah, about how you feel about asking for payment and motherfuckers trying to jip
Okay.
you.
So
That
here's the
happens
thing.
a lot in this industry.
Because I come from theater, but also like my foray into theater, serious professional theater started with the Chitlin Circuit in Houston. And when I say Chitlin Circuit, like what is urban church theater. And unfortunately, I come from a classical background. Like, my degree is essentially in theater as well as media production. So
Well
I was-
rounded.
A little bit. Like I know my shit. Little Jane of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But like in doing so, you know what I'm saying? Like not to toot my own horn, but beep, toot beep. Dang it! I did it again. Beep. Sorry, Cardi. Sorry, Cardi. So I learned at a very young age or professional age that people were not going to look out for me. So the very first time I hemmed somebody up for my money, I was at Xavier College for a Christian show with like one of those big gospel names and what have you. And I was a stage manager. Okay. So like that means that I wrote all the technical cues for the show, just being a freshman in college. Like I did that. Like I was there like with the equipment when it got in, with the set when it got in. Like I told the contractors how to put it up such that I was like, yo, fam, how do you not know that my set needs to be in the center of the stage, bro? Take the shit down and start back up. Left them there, had to go with an extra 5 costumes at the mall because I control all the petty cash, shit like that. I was doing that at 18. Didn't sleep for like 2 days. And when it came time to open them curtains, my contract, and this is maybe like my second foray with this company. I think the first time I learned that they weren't going to pay me. The second time I was about that life. Like I took my book, I left them doors locked. I was like, yo, y'all can do these shits with the work lights on, but young Lee, I'm not calling no cues. In this book, I wrote this. Like, figure it out, or you can have my money. And I sat my ass on that loading dock, called my daddy like, fam, you might have to come get me, bro. Daddy had you in the car ready to go. Like they was ready to ride. And like when I guarantee you they had my shit in cash, because at that point when the rest of the cast found out that I had backed out and was sitting on that loading dock, they walked too. So it's like, bro, what are you finna do? You got hundreds of angry church goers at 7:00 on a Sunday at a Xavier College on the outside of this door ready to see the show. But you got a stage manager. Even if you get your actors back on track, because we all know you paid Shirley Murdoch already. Even if you get your actors on track, who's gonna turn on the fucking lights? Who's gonna call the music cues? Who knows the fucking show? Young Lee. So that is the I am not opposed to asking people for my money, because
so you did that early on. She's 18.
I've been a creative, but I've like, as a woman and as a young woman, it has been particularly difficult, and people will take advantage of you. And so like my daddy is Michael Waddell, and I have been known to go Michael Waddell on people. I don't play when it comes to my money, because if I don't stand up for me, there's nobody that's gonna do it for me. Like, I can't call my daddy. Like, even here in California, like if my car break down, I can't call my daddy. My daddy can't come all this way over here. Even when I go to Europe next week, my daddy can't come all the way over there. So flex. I got, my flex, toot beep beep.
Flex.
But I have to do what it takes. I have to be mindful. I have to have my own back, and that requires me not resting on my laurels as a woman and somebody needs to come save me. It doesn't even matter that I'm a woman. This is our contractual agreement, and unless you're not if you're not about that life, let me know, because I'll handle it some other way, and you're not gonna like that.
Okay.
Do you have contracts written up, like pre-contracts?
Yes and no. Just because, like, as far as a freelance artist, like if as of right now, like people aren't coming to me. I'm just answering contracts. I'm just going through the bidding process. So I just take it as it is. Like, that's a contract. When I was really hardcore working as a photographer, like then I would have a contract. Or if I was working for a theatrical house, like I would comb through those contracts. But as I grew as a baby, from a baby stage manager to a professional one working at the larger houses, I realized, like, oh, I can't work for baby stage manager prices anymore. And so like, it got to the point where it's like, I tried to, but like, yo, I got to tap out on this contract. Like, I've worked with Broadway directors who, for one thing, kind of disrespected me, but also fucked this contract. So like, now that you've disrespected me, I don't feel like honoring this contract. I will back out, but I'll do it within a timely manner. But people will, especially as an artist, people will guilt you into taking whatever they will give you. But in actuality, you don't have to do that
at all. For me, like, I turned, like, it took me a while, like, before I take whatever, whatever. But it took me a while to be like, you know what, nah, bruh, I need to get paid X amount, because one, I know I am putting in the work for the type of show I'm going to bring. And for two, you would pay your DJ. If you're going to pay your DJ $150, $250, like, you could pay me at least $60 to show up to some shit I did not have scheduled for my day.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna use my time and my energy for
To perform for people.
Exactly.
Right.
And any artist, be it good or bad, you're gonna create an experience for people that they never were gonna have unless you showed up. So that in itself is worth payment. I just think like nowadays, because I'm starting to see a lot more in the comedy scene, people want to be paid for shows and all that jazz. It's just like, one, to actually be paid for a show, you got to be kind of honest of where your talent's at,
Right.
and where your material's at. And two, you got to be sure that you're all the way professional. Like, that means website, check. Instagram, media shit, check. You got the look. You have platforms. I feel like a lot of artists in the comedy scene forget nowadays it's not about being funny or how many mics. Niggas think it's dope to hit 12 mics a week.
Means nothing.
You have to hit 12 mics a week. What the fuck? That's our 2 to 3 hours in gym.
You don't deserve a pat on the back for that.
Yeah, you have to. That is the
That's
bare
like dropping
minimum.
albums as a music artist.
It's
You
literally
have
going to
drop
rehearsal.
albums.
Yeah.
You have to rehearse at
And
some
now
point.
you're like, okay, you would no, motherfucker.
No, like the rehearsal is the work. Like, but like game day, like you have practice and then you have game day.
Exactly.
That's what a mic is. That's practice.
But you know what they fail at? A lot of these characters, because you practice, you play how you practice. My coach told me that in freshman year.
And I'm an athlete. I'm a former
It's
athlete,
so
and I heard that
fucking
too.
true.
Like,
Same here.
I feel like a lot of
That's true.
non-former athletes like are in the comedy game that have never heard that.
They never heard it, and they don't know what the real work ethic is, because they. Like, yeah, there's a societal gap. Some of them were outcasts, whatever. But there is a benefit to team sports, to sports individual, because you know how to lock in, you know how to schedule, you know how to train.
Right.
A lot of these cats out on the scene right now don't know how to train. They don't know how to train, but they want to play. And then when they show up to play, they want a max contract. Nigga, what league?
How, Sway?
What league is going to give a nigga who barely play at the park a max contract? So it's like,
you're not Allen Iverson, nigga.
At all, yeah, that nigga like
only
hands
he
down.
cannot practice and get paid.
But I know a sports word. This is what I'm doing. I feel like I'm red shirting. I'm not ready to. See, like you like that, young Earl.
Yes,
young Earl.
I red shirted and then never came back.
Okay, so I've never act, but like right now I feel like I'm red shirting. Like, yeah, I do have the opportunity to do like some major performances in Europe, but like right now I just want to get under my belt. Like, what the fuck is it gonna be like to take my American ass jokes overseas? Like, this is my opportunity to fuck up. Like, I'm trying to let go of the I'm trying to let go of the perfectionism, like, cause you're 8 years in, I'm just 3. Like, you've traveled before, I haven't. So like this is my time to skin my knees. This is my time to like fuck some shit up a little bit. And I'm just concentrating on having a good time. But there's so many people who want a Netflix special tomorrow, and I'm like, fam, like, you don't even understand like what hard consonants mean in comedy in terms of alliteration, or you don't understand what it means to have 2 beats before you get to the punch. Like, you don't even have setups and punches. You're still just bringing me premises and telling me that it's therapy. Exactly. Like, you're still looking at your ceiling or your feet. Like, it's not
a pet peeve. That's a fucking pet peeve how these niggas can't hold the mic. It bothers me. It do.
Yo.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
Or
I hate
when
seeing
it's
people.
so fucking far away that it's not even
This right here, I'm gonna put it on my chin. Like, it's COVID. It's COVID, dog. It's your greasy ass fucking chin. And I'm so sorry, Derv. I'm so sorry. I did it to make a point, but I feel like there's fewer people coming through here than there are at the open mics, and that's because y'all fancy.
Oh yeah, it's fancy.
It's fancy as fucking
fancy,
here.
right?
Like, this shit seem exclusive.
I feel like I
That's
smelled
all
like
I'm
a
saying.
candle when I walked in, but that's just Derb's.
No,
around.
y'all got air conditioning.
hold
Y'all
on,
got air
wait.
conditioning in a valley. Like, this ain't my valley, but this is a valley. I feel like it get hot as fuck in here, and it was well acclimated. Right? Y'all got snacks and shit. Look, that's a plant, and they not dead.
Hold on, wait, time out. Everything you're talking about is right. We have to pay some bills.
Pay the bills.
Ooh.
This episode is brought to you by Productive Culture. Preserve, conserve, maintain, sustain, and continue. Stay productive with Productive Culture.
Oh,
You didn't know you were in a commercial
oh
until
my
you just
gosh!
popped right into a commercial.
Did I
She
just
was a
accept a
background
segue?
actor.
Did I just yo? That's what I did for Eddie Murphy. I was the transition into the next scene. Did I just accept a segue by
That
accident?
you did.
Listen
That you
here,
did. You brought
see?
up a valid point.
That's how you
and I
know
was
I'm a
like,
professional. Like I'm growing out here in these streets. Like put me in, coach. Put me in.
I got
That's
these
all
natural tendencies.
I'm just saying. But no, I really have gone through the ringer as a performer. Like I've been performing since I was like 15. Like I've gone through an entire evolution, and like I'm 33, and the shit is just like getting hella fun all of a sudden. And like I'm really taking the opportunity to acknowledge that. Like,
So you built for this shit?
Teflon.
Are you built for this shit? Look
It
at the
would've
camera. Tell them, are you built for this shit?
I am.
Oh shit!
Was born in the darkness. You merely thrive in it.
I got Bane over here.
Right.
Was born in it. You merely adapt.
Can I hit some quick hit topics real quick?
Yeah, hit us with it real quick,
I just
man.
want I have some comedians in the room. I just want to hear you guys' perspective on some of these topical subjects. Okay.
Topical things.
Hit us with it.
All right.
So, recently, we had an old childhood hero come back and explain his disappearance, Mr. Steve from Blue's Clues. I would like to know you guys' feeling, because me, personally, I did not give a fuck about Steve from Blue's Clues. We all know he left because he was balding. That's exactly why they kicked his
Is
ass
that
off
why
the
he
show.
had the hat on? Cause
Do you
like,
see?
so okay,
Why do I have the hat on?
I've only,
I relate.
I don't know. I don't
That's the
want
that's the only time I related to Steve.
I don't know your. Like, Earl, this is the first time I met you. I don't know your life. Like, I don't like to be presumptive, but that is also how I be getting swindled on these dating apps too. Like, I've learned, like, if a nigga has way too many hats, especially if it goes beyond like baseball caps and into stupid hats like fedoras and shit, like, stop it, swipe left immediately.
Look, I'm on my way home. Okay, M16. I'm on my way home. I'm coming home. I'm working out some things. When I reveal the fresh baldy and everything is great, I will reveal it.
Okay.
And tell it it's under construction.
I respect it.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, I've only seen memes, so I'm not sure what context that Steve has come back. I've only seen memes, and I was like,
Yeah, I didn't watch the video
He's
either.
looking a little paler. He's looking like, there may have been some hardships because I don't know if you remember like T.C. Carson from Living Single, because like he doesn't look like the Kyle Barker at present, like the Kyle Barker that we once knew, and that's how I felt about Steve from Blue's Clues from what I saw from the memes.
No, he's been through some shit.
But like, yeah, that baseball cap said like, I have a sign that just says food on it, and I was like, not for 2021. Did you have COVID? Sorry.
Did you give a fuck?
I didn't give a fuck, but you know what I thought? Nigga got cancer. He's about to die.
That part,
And
like,
was-
is that a chemo
and
hat?
that's exactly. I ain't gonna beat around the bush, nigga. Nigga about to go bye. And he was like, let me come back. Relive it.
That was a chemo dad hat. That
Because
was a
you
chemo
know,
dad.
because you know what his explanation was. I went to school.
Huh?
That was his
And
explanation.
you abandoned the house and the dog, and a Latino man moved in. I'm sorry. Was he Asian or is the new blue? Is the new?
It don't even matter,
Steve.
motherfucker. You on the apex of child entertainment, the biggest thing since Lamb Chop Sing Along and Barney. And you like,
Lamb Chop Sing Along.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
I love the 80s.
Yeah.
This is the
We
song
80s baby.
that
I
doesn't end. Yes,
Hey,
it goes on and on, my friend. Hey, some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever, just because this is the song that doesn't end. Just go on and on, my friend. Hey, some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and
I cared more about Zaboomafoo and those co-hosts, Martin and what was it, Chris Crack?
Yeah.
Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo went fat.
It was way better than Blue's Clues.
Hold up. Gullah Gullah Island?
Gullah Gullah.
Okay.
Gullah Gullah.
Come and let's play together in the
the
bright sunny weather. Let's all go to
What?
Gullah Gullah Island.
Island.
Gullah Gullah.
Just put your
Come on.
foot in your hand.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Let's all hurry up. Don't miss the good things that we play. So,
Hey.
Okay.
I never wanted to be hella black until I saw that show. I
See,
was
y'all
like,
thought y'all
yeah.
wasn't gonna do no musical
That
shit
was the-
today, but here I
did,
come
we
through with
did.
the classics.
We did.
Derps, cue the beat. We're ready.
That Gullah Gullah Island beat. We need that shit. I'm gonna spit bars on that.
It's about to get
Bars.
tropical.
Bars.
So,
Yo, Gullah
did
Gullah is
did our
amazing.
generation miss that Blue's Clues? That's what I feel. Or
No.
us three didn't give a
I
fuck.
feel like that was the end of it, but like him coming back, cause like I had already like made my peace with him when he left.
Yeah.
But also he left when like I was like beyond that, so maybe
Yeah.
that's like the younger, like the
That's
90s
what I'm saying.
kids.
It was like we were
Blue's
kind of a
came-
little past that.
We was
right?
coming where Hey Arnold was more speaking to us than Blue's Clues.
Yo,
but
I just
Rugrats,
realized
Rugrats.
Stewie
They
got a
have the
football
innocence.
head like Hey Arnold does, and I like kind of wondered is like Arnold like teenage Stewie,
Well, you know,
or am I just racist?
Seth MacFarlane's whole bit was just taken from other people. So
Yeah,
like,
facts.
why not? Yeah, I said that, Seth. Huh,
But
fuck
Seth
you.
MacFarlane has been around to where I feel like people are taking from Seth MacFarlane.
Well, yeah, because of the way that he presented his material with the flashbacks and the certain cutaways. Yeah, I
love
definitely see the
cutaways.
influence. Yeah, no, well, we was kind of. I mean, Seth MacFarlane been around since '99. We was raised on it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Touche.
And then even prior to Seth MacFarlane, you remember the show The Critic?
Oh yeah,
That's
I love
really
that
where-
show.
If anyone's seen The Critic, that's really where
Wait,
Family Guy
oh.
gets that flashback scenery type shit from. That's the first thing I
Yeah.
remember. Like even the humor a little bit in The Critic is kind of Family Guy, but knowing Seth MacFarlane, who is a nerd of pop culture, that's nothing wrong. That's a great thing actually, because that's what Family Guy was nerd pop culture is. I wouldn't doubt that he didn't see The Critic at the same time we saw it and
And
was,
it was
like
like, boom,
exactly.
I'm doing that.
Because like
Incorporating that.
that's what
I'll take some of that.
yeah, I remember because when Family Guy originally popped up, it was like after a Super Bowl. I think Denver's beat Atlanta, and then Family Guy popped up, and the whole show of Family Guy, it just reminded me of The Critic, and John Lovitz was a genius for that shit. It was hilarious.
Does Simpsons do cutaways now?
I think they started
Have they?
incorporating
I
that.
really don't even watch
I've
Simpsons anymore.
literally watched maybe 7 episodes of my life.
I stopped at
Don't have to-
2008 when they said the movie was it, and then they came back, and I was like, no.
They tried to
lied to
Jay-Z
me.
it. You weren't
Yeah.
feeling that?
Yeah, they did do that to all you Simpson fans.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, yeah.
People was a little bit kind of in tears.
Nigga,
The movie is gonna be.
I
That's
paid.
it.
I paid for a movie.
Yeah, the
I
end cap.
thought that was it,
Yeah.
and it kept going.
It's still going.
I'm
What did I pay? Like, it took a whole moment from me. Like, fuck them.
So okay. Here's a question for both of you guys. What other shows deserve the closure that Steve tried to bring to Blue's Clues? So I feel like Moesha. I don't know if you know how that ended.
Girlfriends.
Moesha had a pregnancy test, and we don't know if she was pregnant or not. And then that was the end of the
Did
show.
Miles get kidnapped?
Yes, I believe he did.
I think that was like the mystery,
I did not.
right?
I didn't
Nah.
finish Moesha. All that went down.
Miles
Damn.
and Ray J had
Yes.
got into some shit.
What?
Yeah, because it was Ray J. He
Yeah,
was the brother, the stepbrother. Or,
Something happened when Ray J did some shit, but Miles ended up getting kidnapped. Moesha, yeah, they thought she was pregnant, and something was going on with D.
Wow.
I gotta rewatch that shit now. Now
Well,
we
Well,
talking
now
about
I have
it.
to like go.
but
and,
you're
like,
gonna
watch
get
it
no
from the
closure.
beginning.
You're gonna be mad when you watch the last episode. Just like I was mad when Doug. I don't know if you remember the last episode of
What was
Doug.
the last episode of Doug? Because I
The
was so
last
geeked when they went to high
episode,
school.
He finally got a date with Patty Mayonnaise
Damn.
and went on a date, and that was it. You don't know. If he, you don't know if he smashed. You know,
got
he
the
was like
kid.
12 or something, but you don't know if they actually
Yeah.
hooked up. If the date went well, they're in the
Yeah.
movies, watching the movie, and then that's pretty much the end of the.
Ooh.
And I think it just got canceled prematurely because I think they.
Well,
wanted
no,
to
they
come
tried
back.
to
They
like
went
fast
teenage
forward.
for like the Saturday mornings.
Yeah,
oh my
they
God,
did.
my Saturday mornings. Oh, that used to
fucking lit,
slap.
bro.
Pepper Ann,
Pepper Ann, she's too cool for 7th grade. Pepper Ann, she's like one in a million. Pepper Ann. Like, okay, listen.
That was the
You
shit.
know what,
That
Earl?
was the shit.
Earl, you're fam. I fucks with you.
That was the shit.
Like, I was the only person up at that time of morning.
No.
Mr. Bumpy that went bumping the night,
Come on,
bro.
come on.
Reboot? A
Yes.
reboot? Like, there
Yes.
wasn't
Hey,
enough
my
cereal.
iPhone is called Glitch. One of my iPhones is
I'm
called
dead.
Glitch.
Shut
Yeah.
up. I can't stand
Facts.
you. That's.
This is the father box, but the other one was Glitch.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Classic. I'm so respect.
you.
Respect.
Airdrop me sometimes. It might be me.
You know what?
I also think B2K fans need closure.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they abrupted.
My sister was in tears on the floor.
They erupted.
That part. Can I give you something a little more recent though?
Yes.
Watchmen. Her walking on the fucking water. Her walking on the
shit.
fucking water. You're just gonna leave me like that, bro? You're just gonna leave me
I
like
need
that,
to
bro?
know if she absorbed his power through the egg.
Dr. Goddamn Manhattan.
Because when they did the flat. Yeah.
First of all, don't you dare give me a black Dr.
Spoilers.
Manhattan and then take him away. He was already a person of color, and then you made him extra black, and you showed me that he had a big dick. What do you mean? So
And now he's dead.
he's just gone. He's just gone again, my nigga. And then he comes back as Candyman. Fuck out of here.
That part. And he's coming back as something else now too. He got another gig.
Morpheus, young
Yeah.
Morpheus,
I
bro.
saw that.
Exactly.
That shit look okay. I'm not gonna
That
front
shit
you.
look
That
at-
shit, that
Yeah.
trailer is fire.
But yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
when you go back and watch Matrix now, it's like
But the story is still
the story
there.
is fire. I'm talking about the graphics.
Revelation
graphics.
suck.
That's all I'm talking
Revelation
about.
suck.
The graphics.
Revelation suck.
Okay. Respect.
Whatever
But-
Jada Pinkett was in, which one was that?
She was supposed to be Aaliyah, so she was like a replacement.
She was in
that's why
what
I
was it?
didn't really-
She was
Revolution
supposed
and
to be Aaliyah.
Revelations, yeah. But no, they did too much. That's
did a
why
lot.
they knew eventually by the end of Revelations they was like, yeah, we gotta do this in about 12 years.
Yeah, let him sleep on it. Let him sleep on it. Let it
Resurrection.
marinate. Let it man. Because we're literally bringing it back from the dead.
Yeah, because we goofed.
Killed
Yeah,
it
yeah,
because we
'cause we
killed it
shot
by
it.
accident.
You
and
know what?
foot.
I didn't realize how big this idea was until it was created. My
yeah.
fault, guys.
I think a lot of movies that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They didn't realize.
Hangover was one of those movies.
The Boondock Saints.
Boondocks was one of those.
Yeah.
Like you strike fire and it's like fuck. Okay, I got to do this again, and then you end up tanking the entire series. Fast and Furious, they just won't stop.
Because
There's like
they
two
really
more
had to
coming.
figure out that series though. They was like, all right, this won't stop.
Yeah.
What is this?
Tokyo Drift was actually a prequel.
I mean, you niggas keep watching it. You
To
niggas
the
keep
fifth
watching
one,
it.
but well, the fourth one.
Yeah.
When we get to the seventh
Come
one.
on,
Like, isn't
now.
this
It
the
all
second
makes
time they
sense.
brought back the Asian guy? Like,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
niggas keep watching it.
He died.
Yeah, he
My
legitimately
recollection is
died.
he
I
died.
saw him blow up.
Yes.
I thought
There was
he died
no
like
way.
twice. Isn't this like the third time they brought
So
him back?
the Fast and Furious is doing the same exact shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun
next,
fact,
ne-
a lot of those
next-
scenes
next-
are shot
John,
on the
all right.
Universal
No,
line.
go ahead.
All right. Don first. All right. Who are the Torettos? That's my question. Because first it was
How
Don
is
Toretto.
John Cena related to Vin Diesel? What kind
And
of
then-
casting is
wait,
that?
that's the new one. But before that, prior to that nigga had a son. So it was
He had
like,
a
what,
son?
Yeah.
what is in the
Uh-huh.
Toretto gene that just make these niggas first? Because first, Dom Toretto was just a regular ass mechanic, but now he's a super soldier CIA
Bro,
agent
what?
who
He
can
knows how
fly
to- he knows how to
off.
put together a sniper rifle. He knows how to put together C4,
Yeah.
blow up trucks and shit.
I just know one
Well,
of
if you-
them was
if you
in
remember
Antarctica.
if you remember in the first one, they were criminals. They weren't just like street
No.
racers.
No.
The crazy thing they did was drive under the car.
They were regular hood ass
Yes.
niggas with guns.
Yes.
And fast cars. Not to say that this nigga fought The Rock like he been doing Muay Thai for the last 10, 12 years.
Bro,
that
he
was the
caught,
nigga.
Didn't he catch Letty in the air? Jumped,
Okay.
He flew out of a car, caught Letty, landed on some other shit, and then got in the car and drove. Like, bro, who are you?
Are you not entertained?
I'm sorry.
No, I actually wasn't. I was dying.
I-
Well, yeah, I guess I wasn't.
I wasn't
I've had to-
It's a
I've had to
comedy. If you look
pretend
at
to
Fast
be
and
entertained
Furious
for several years.
As a comedy, yeah, it's pretty funny.
But the ride at Universal, all right, anybody who goes to
Furious
you,
ride?
you gotta
Oh,
see
yeah.
this
That's on the
nigga's
studio
acting.
tour.
You gotta see this nigga's acting.
Oh, they had
Okay,
Dom
fun
on the
fact.
screen?
Okay.
Yes.
You know what? I don't work there anymore, so I probably won't get in trouble for this. So so when you go to Universal Studios, there is the one of the last major attractions that is a part of the backlot tour, because part of your ticket as a theme park goer, you can actually go down to the lower lot and see where they make the movies.
Okay.
And if you go at the right time of day, you'll actually go during production hours. So like as a guide, like I actually took people through some of the stunt scenes that were shot for the one with Idris Elba. Like that was actually really cool.
Idris Elba. It was like
That was
Fast
Hobbs
and
and
Furious
Shaw.
13
I
or
think.
some shit.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like the Metropolitan lot at Universal Studio or at in the back lot is actually built in such a way that you wouldn't realize that multiple pieces have been used for multiple movies because it's like so zoomed in. Like a lot of the backlot scenes that were used for Key and Peele you might not recognize are in Fast and Furious. They're in Gremlins, which is about to be a sequel. They're rebooting it, and I don't appreciate
They
it. But
rebooting
I
everything.
don't. You know why? Because they realize that the kids that put like us as kids, we pumped a lot of money into the economy by getting our parents to get certain shit.
Oh, 100%.
So
but you know what?
they
Now
banking
that
on
you're a
bringing
parent,
that back.
now that you're a parent, you're gonna go see it, and you're gonna take your
my
kid, which means in about
And-
15 years they're gonna be a parent, and they're gonna take their kid.
And that's the fucking domino. That's
But
why it's
here's
been
the
like
thing.
that.
Do it the right. I don't plan on dying anytime soon. I'll go watch Space Jam, whatever,
Yeah.
when I'm 45. You don't
Yeah.
have to force it. Even though I like LeBron James, I still haven't seen
I
it.
still haven't seen it.
But I know you want to try to like Coming to America too. Okay, James
Haven't
Earl
seen
Jones
it.
might pass away. You want to maybe try to do
Get
it
him in
again
there before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like Lion King, you're going to have CGI forever now. Like
Yeah.
you don't
But
have you can-
Beyonce though, you won't have her.
but I don't have to have her.
But
I'm
let
just
me
being
get her
honest.
in at least once. She's black, and she's important to you blacks. So.
No, she's.
Hey, we
I am-
blacks,
I
we
am-
blacks.
She's
I
a
am
national
part of the
treasure.
beehive. I'm part of the
Okay.
beehive.
I am absolutely in the
I
beehive.
am
like,
part of the beehive. It's
four.
That was
okay.
like my fourth
Four.
celebrity crush.
Beyonce.
who was your
Yeah.
first?
Yes, please. Don't
Pink
say-
Ranger, duh. Amy
Okay, so
Jo
listen.
Johnson. I was
She
in
had a
first grade.
face.
Pink
Oh,
Ranger,
yeah.
Amy Jo Johnson. I was in first grade. I saw her. I was like, oh, what's going on?
She was cute. She was cute. She was cute. I'm not gonna front you though. I was Yellow Ranger. Like I was immediate. Like I am. I was
Trini?
Trini.
Yeah.
I was fucking Trini. And when she became Aisha, bro.
Oh,
She became Aisha with the dookie braids and the overalls, bro. Like you couldn't tell me shit. Like I don't fuck with no Power Rangers beyond the first 3 seasons. Dogs, get it out of here. I don't want it.
there's some epicness that goes on later on through the lines,
Don't give a
though.
shit.
Because okay, that's
You
fair.
know,
But
playing.
not
I'm
gonna
sorry, I
shut
didn't mean
it-
to shut you down like that.
Damn, I just got punked on my own shit.
Power Rangers the movie was fire. I
Turbo,
remember-
yeah.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Ivan
yeah.
Ooze also.
Both of them, both of them were.
Yeah,
that
both
shit
of the
was
first
fire.
two. Like I remember being at the church
Because they
lock-in fight
knew
watching that.
they knew what they had. Because Power Rangers was like crazy during
Oh
that
yeah,
time.
yeah, that
Like
shit
those
was wild
Power
as
Ranger
fuck.
toys, yeah.
Mhm.
Yo, I still got my blanket from first grade, dog.
Bro, when I started seeing Plaid Ranger and shit, different colors, I'm
Get
like,
out of
who
here.
is
There's
this?
an Irish Ranger or
Just-
Scottish. He has
They
like
just
a
started having every color and all these
Yeah.
different
yeah, I
variations.
don't want
Yeah.
that. Cause like beyond like Green Ranger becoming the White Ranger, like
Yeah.
nah, fam, like
Those
that was
Silver
intrigue.
Ranger.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Gold Ranger,
Like
the
don't
old
get,
Gold
don't get
Ranger.
too crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Now you're just
Let's
getting
stick to the
weird.
5. Let's rock it.
Exactly.
They should just make Tommy stay evil.
Did you guys ever watch the Rangers when they were like samurais or whatever?
I
Wait,
did not
Is
watch it,
there
but
a
I definitely
comic
have heard of
who
it.
was in?
I knew he was gonna fuck it.
Well, just initial.
Oh no, we're not going there.
No.
Never
Okay,
mind.
that's a little too much.
Nope,
okay.
nope, we're going too deep.
Okay, no problem.
Even though we've been talking shit about LA the entire time, but it's fine. We're not going that deep apparently. It's fine.
Oh,
the
fuck it.
wagon.
You want to say the
No,
name?
no,
I
we
don't
don't.
give a fuck.
I wasn't going to. I was
Oh.
just gonna refer to the fact that he was in Samurai, but never
Oh, no,
mind.
yeah.
I don't, it's fine.
No,
like
no.
you might actually have him on the podcast at this point. I'm just saying I do not want him to sign my blanket. He keeps trying to sign my blanket, and he wasn't in the first season. He was in season
Hold on, what
13.
blank- huh?
I have an original first season Power Ranger blanket and pillow. That's right, from 1993. Yeah, it's fresh, it's vintage, and I'm never giving it up. It's worth that
But you
much
said
money.
he's trying to sign it.
He was in
Like
like
he's
season.
asking you?
Yes, he asked me to sign it. That's all I'm saying. It's like season.
Nigga, that's thirsty. Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
Two
Let me
things
sign
real
your
quick.
blanket, please.
Two things real quick, real
He's mad
quick.
at me. I probably
If you're
should've
watching
done
this on YouTube, go back to 3 minutes prior to what Earl just did, and then you got an answer right there.
I'm gonna go back because I don't know what I did.
He gave me a shot. He gave me a shot. I'm so sorry.
You know, and two, yeah, nah, he ain't. But anyway,
Let's move on to the
I'm
next
just trying
topic.
to protect the sanctity of my
Move on to-
blanket.
I got a couple more.
I just want to protect the sanctity of my blanket. That's all.
no, yeah, protect that, and Earl, protect me. But
I got you. A couple more topics, real quick.
Okay.
real quick, and then we get into the game.
Yeah.
All
There's
right,
a game.
for sure.
Okay.
Dinner with Jay-Z or 500,000. This has been a conversation we've had when we were in middle
Yeah.
school. I don't know why this has been brought back up, but I just wanted your answers for on the record. What would you rather have? A dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000, I'm assuming tax-free in cash?
With $500,000, I would be able to do the things that would put me in the room with Jay-Z.
Okay, ambitious. I like it.
Fuck Jay, man. I love him. I love his catalog. I know. Hold on. Wait. Let me take that back. Not like that. Not fuck Jay
Not
like that.
Hove.
I love Hove. I do. He put me on. But 500K, fat, baby. Let's go.
What?
Let's rap.
I'm just like very fascinated how many people are confident in their talk game that they think they gonna sit down with Jay-Z
And get something out of
get
him.
And it's
something
gonna
out
be
of it.
worth something?
That nigga's
Yeah.
have a mouthful of crab. He don't
No.
give a fuck about what you got to say.
No.
I would also like
there-
a mouthful
there-
of
there's
crab
a-
with Jay-Z.
There's a growing yes of people think they would take to dinner with Jay-Z thinking that they're going to be able to like either soak up some type of wisdom that's going to make them a billionaire or
Like Google don't exist.
or they're going to be able to pitch him so great that he's going to invest in them and it's worth more than the 500 grand. That's what.
Can you imagine Jay in the middle of breaking up crab legs be like, that's a good ass idea.
I can't beyonce I didn't think of that.
Beyonce,
that's what
you don't think of
Jay-Z
this
sounds
shit? I got all these people around me. No, y'all think of this shit?
No one thought of it.
You know what? I'm a hire you, pay you millions of dollars. Your life is set. Like, Jay don't operate like that. You see, Memphis Bleak is still out here.
Hey, did Waka Flocka Flame ever find somebody to roll his blunts for him?
Who?
Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah.
Did he find somebody? Because I thought it was gonna be Seth Rogen, but why would he do that?
No.
I guess he's Seth doing it for a week, and then
A
Yeah,
lot
I
of
feel like
rappers
that-
do got.
But did Waka Flocka Flame ever find like an official guy though?
I'm pretty sure he just gave it to his homie.
Oh, cause like I would have.
You know, the one that
see,
struggled.
I thought of that. I don't know if I'm gonna be rolling blunts for another man. I don't.
What you pay someone?
I
to
roll
your
blunts
blunt.
for
If he's
men all
paying
the
you
time.
$50 an hour to roll him blunts, would you do it?
I would fucking.
Why do you
that
want my
shit.
spit? Like all my spit all the time? You can roll your
Because
own
you
blunt.
don't ever have to touch the shit.
True, I get
But
it.
also, if you're a proper blunt roller, like you're flaming that up to like seal it. And I would go the extra mile for a rapper who was paying me adequately to roll his blunts. Like that's all I do. Like I just roll the blunts on the tour bus and like prep them
And
for
then
backstage, and
If
then
I
I just
roll
get to
like
hang out.
30, I could leave. Yeah, go kick it. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
like after
30
I
don't
roll
sound
my
like enough for
30,
Walker.
like I
No.
would, you know those little round cookies with the chocolate and the crispers. Like I would
yes.
just like put them in one of those cans, and like when
Yes.
I just have, I would just like stack them. So like when it comes time to just like be hanging out on the tour bus, I would do
just pull 'em
that.
out, you just
Yeah,
pull 'em
like
out, like,
here
here
you
you
go.
go. There you go.
Like yeah, it looks like cookies, but it's not. It's blunts.
What if he told you I want to see you roll it though?
No, dude.
I would do that. I would do that.
Just pull out the Ziploc bag
well,
full
me.
of blunts
Well, if
and
it
you're
was
ready to
me,
go.
I understand how dudes would want to see me roll it. So like, it's fine. Like I'm
Yeah.
like that's better than like stripping or something. Because like there's chicks that gotta
High-key,
do that.
low-key.
Like if I can just show up in my fancy sweatpants and just be the official blunt roller who's just like pretty while she rolls blunts, pay the fuck out of me, bruh.
All right, quick question.
Sorry, I'm
Who-
available.
Who would you forego $500,000 for to have dinner with? Is there anybody on this God's green earth that you would forego $500,000 for to sit down and have dinner with? Because life is about experiences, and I can see. I try to talk myself into like, why would I want to sit down with Jay-Z over $500,000? I can maybe say that I experienced something that nobody will experience, but. Same with getting $500,000.
My
Most people don't
question-
experience that either. So I might do that.
My question is, do I already have $500,000
No. This
at
is-
the time at which this option is presented
This is
to me?
this is tomorrow.
So like with my current money,
Is there anybody on God's green earth you would sit down with?
with my current money, no.
Okay.
No, not with my current money. But if I was already well off,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd consider it, but not with my current money.
This is how you win points right here. I'll sit down with my girl.
Are y'all on the rocks? or something?
Did I win points? No.
That you know why that works? Because it hit me in the corny meter so much. I was like, she would love that.
She would love that.
Women
That's
love
nice.
corny shit.
Yes.
Nah,
yes.
I like if my
Except for my
nigga. If
feet.
I found out my nigga said that, I would be like, don't do that. Don't
Depends
do
on
that.
how he said it.
Listen here, you take that money and then you come home. That's what you do.
Oh.
Lie, take the money, lie, and bring your black ass back to the house so we can book these flights. Cause guess what? By the time you get back to the house, I got the Airbnb and the hopper flight picked out already. I
Oh.
just need your card number. That's all I'm doing.
It's budgeted.
What? I've already worked it out so that we can maximize financial efficiency. Just make sure you say yeah and lie about it. That's
What is
Alright.
what is the goal of the dinner?
Yeah, what are we doing?
It's whatever you make it.
It's
Whatever you make, whatever you hope to make it.
whatever you hope to
But
make
people
it.
have these grandiose ideas that they're gonna.
So if you go into it with the idea that you're gonna get him to invest in you, like that's just dumb.
But what you got to invest?
But if you go
Go on
into
the internet. Go on the internet. You'll see a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers.
That's
you go into
that's
it-
the general consensus right now that these people think they ain't gonna be able to talk to Jay-Z and have him invest in whatever fuck shit they got going on.
First
in
of
their
all, he got
mind.
to ask Beyonce first. Then Beyonce got
That
to ask
part.
Blue and the
Yes.
baby.
That's a married
Yes.
man. That's a family
Yes.
man.
Yes.
the goal should be
He
to
is a
build
kept
a
man right
relationship
now.
if you're gonna have dinner with him, not
Yes.
get
But I
him to give you
guarantee
money.
Jay is being forced to do it, and he don't want to be around nobody he's forced to be around.
He better like being around
That's
Beyonce.
fair.
One last quick topic, real quick.
All right.
I have a bevy of them, but I'm just gonna get into this one. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Trick Daddy was on Drink Champs.
Oh, okay.
No.
Trick Daddy was on Drink.
I stand with Trick Daddy.
Drink.
Wait, what happened?
Hold on.
Wait.
Trick Daddy was on Drink Champs, and of course we all know Trick Daddy has his Eat the Booty Gang, right? That's his thing.
Wait, what?
Eat a Booty
Yeah.
Gang.
He eating booty?
Get booty 8.
Oh.
That part. He's
Who is eating Trick Daddy's booty?
See,
Who is eating
I'm not
his
here to
booty?
kink shame anybody. I think whatever you like, you
I'm
like.
sorry, that was
That
rude.
part.
I
That
just
was
wanna meet the
disrespectful. I just
women.
No, I eat
Also
booty. I'm
valid.
just
I
saying.
want to
who's
meet the
just-
women who saw Trick Daddy.
and said, "I'm gonna eat that booty."
I'm gonna eat that booty.
Like Trick Daddy deserves some booty eating. And here's the thing: I feel like I'm saying who said that.
Oh,
but like
okay.
I just like I feel like Trick Daddy don't have the budget for me to eat his booty in his current state. Like
That part.
if
his face looked like that, imagine with the booty
Dwayne
hole.
Johnson was like, "Hey Lee, eat my booty," and I'm not gonna pay you for it, I would consider it because like how often is The Rock gonna be like, "Eat my booty"?
True.
But
Trick
like
Daddy might ask you like 3 times on Sunday. Like,
like Trick Daddy gonna have some sort of incentive for me to eat his booty because it's like, have you seen his cheeks lately? And I understand like he going through things and whatnot, but I just figure if the cheeks look like that, what the mother cheeks
That's
look
what I'm
like? Like
saying.
how you gonna make
That's
me
what
eat?
I'm saying.
You
What's
got
your
the
hygiene
audacity
like,
of
my
hope.
G?
You got the audacity of hope.
And this might be TMI, but look, I looked at my butthole in the mirror for a very long time.
How you
One
do
day,
that?
one day. Just
Oh, it's very
Did
easy
you
to look at
squat?
your butthole.
I've looked at my vagina. I'm just very curious how boys look because
Put one leg up on the bathtub, and then I got a full body mirror, and then
That's how you shave that one part.
yeah. I don't know
Y'all
how. I
niggas
don't
not
know if I would
married?
ever
Y'all shaving? You not
invite.
married?
I just let it go.
He said he shaved.
I shave my shit.
You don't nair it though.
That's
like,
too dicey.
What?
Yeah,
I
like,
get it
that's
all. Boom,
scary.
boom, boom, boom. Put the
You
mirror on the
brave.
floor, be like, swoop.
You said,
Wait,
hold
are
up.
you using a razor or some clippers?
Like
he's
something with a
using,
motor?
He using
Yeah.
clippers.
I'm using
Oh,
clippers.
no.
yeah.
No, clip. Like if you get a good clipper with a close guard, you be all right. You
It's
be
called
all
a
right.
wall.
Look, I treat my butthole. I treat my butthole
I
like
do
a lot
use
of
boy
white
clippers.
people
I
treat
use beard
black
clippers.
issues. I just don't. I ignore it. I don't look at it. I just let it go.
You ever wipe your ass and there be a hair strand? Like, I
Oh
don't
my
like
God.
that.
Have you talked to your lady about your shrubbery grooming habits?
No,
like,
I'm,
is she,
as you can see, I'm not the most. This is the beard I've been
your
growing for
arm
33
your
years.
arm hair and your beard
I don't,
hair
you
don't
know?
have like okay. So are you regularly getting your booty ate as it stands?
No, that's what I'm
in its
saying.
Hey,
current
Earl, you
state?
get your booty ate on a regular?
That's what I'm saying. I looked at my butthole for a very long time, like eye to eye, and I was like, I would never invite somebody here because I don't take care of it well enough
So
to
why
invite
aren't you,
anybody here.
why aren't you sweeping up the porch, Earl?
There's so many things in life I enjoy.
It's getting deeper.
I can miss out on a few things that I might enjoy. I can miss out on it. It's cool.
You might be missing out on getting your booty hole ate. though.
I cool, but how you? Me personally, this is just me. I'm just talking about Earlpheus here. I would look at my girl like, you really did that to me.
Like, girl, ooh, you nasty. You ate my butthole. I mean, I understand eating booty hole, but you ate my butthole.
Yeah, like why? Like why'd you do that? Like you didn't.
What's going on?
Yeah. To me, like you see how there's no maintenance. You did that.
Earl, why? But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to maintain it, you would still feel the kind of way. Like, why are you not confident in your butthole game?
Oh, that's a good question. Earl, why aren't you comfortable in your butthole, my
Confident.
nigga?
Why are you not confident in it? Like, if you would like give your okay, let's
You ain't
say
proud of that
Sally Jesse
butthole?
Raphael decided to give your butthole a makeover, and then would you? Ooh,
Who'd you
am
say?
I older than you? I said Sally Jesse Raphael.
No, that just might be a whole nother field I just
No,
don't know
Sally
about.
Jesse Raphael and China.
Sally Jesse Raphael is. Okay.
Hold on,
like,
you talking about Sally the show?
Hold on.
Ricky Lake,
Hold on.
Yeah,
Jenny
Ricky
Jones,
Lake.
and Sally, the trifecta.
Like, you know how people give. He broke something.
Yes.
Nothing. Don't mind me. I have to pee really, really bad.
Go.
But wait, do we shoot?
No.
How does this
No, we
work?
good.
Keep going. This never happened on air.
No, it's fine.
And I'm an editor. I can just cut out.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
that's fine.
This
That's
is-
fine.
It works.
But what I'm saying is, like, so if you got like a celebrity butthole makeover, is what I'm saying. Like, would you? Would you?
Okay. If I mustered up the courage and energy to do that, I will have to go back and look eye to eye with my butthole again,
Okay.
and I will have to like what I see.
But like if they bleached it, if they waxed it, like it was a clean, pretty butthole.
We're doing a little too much there.
But you know how on 40-year-old virgin Steve Carell had.
You heard me when I pulled up, right?
Yes, I did.
What was I listening to?
You was listening to that good.
The OJs.
Yes, you were.
I'm an old man at the soul.
I respect it.
I'm not with these new doohickey ways of people doing things. Look, in out.
But it's like
Bruh.
it's like a butthole
I'm done.
rejuvenation.
Two pump chump? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, you call it what you call it any type of phrase you need.
So you saying the work that you doing don't require all that maintenance?
You know what I'm saying? And just the thought of like, okay, this is what I think. What position am I supposed to get into? Am my legs? I'm not flexible for my legs to be hiked up, and I'm supposed to bend over.
Okay.
And if I bend over, again, I saw myself in the mirror. I know what that looks like. I can't invite no woman to do that.
Okay, as a professional, I will say there really is no particular position in which you won't feel emasculated, or weird about it.
That's what I have to get over.
Yeah, like that's
Yes.
a mental thing you got to
Yes,
overcome.
yes.
Like your desire to have your booty hole ate has to like be higher than your
how I feel in the moment.
Yeah, like you have to be secure in your
Yes,
masculinity to
yes.
just have your booty hole nibbled
Look,
on.
if
Like
I had a
it's-
pristine butthole like you were talking about, I got the celebrity makeover.
like
had a
I just
pristine
a
butt- I had
butthole
a pristine
rejuvenation is what you
butthole.
walked out on.
Yes, and I was limber enough to get my legs hiked up.
Like you just got to be comfortable, like holding your ankles. Like how
Yes.
comfortable?
Why you gotta
like,
do it
even
on your
if-
back?
Even if they,
Because bent over,
like,
I'm gonna be
but
looking at the lint on the
like
floor.
either
and be-
way, like you gonna have to be hands to ankles is
Okay.
what I'm saying. But
Okay.
like if somebody took a couple years off your butthole, you still would not be comfortable with it.
What you need, a 12-year-old butthole?
I mean, like we're gonna take the hair off of it. We're gonna bleach it a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds about 12.
That seems like a fair amount of like I don't know how old your butthole is, Earl. I don't know how old your butthole is.
Again, you heard what I was driving, what I was listening to on the way up. A lot of parts of me, hairline,
traditional man.
buttholes, 52.
Very, very.
Like all your hair
Taste of
receded to
music.
your butthole.
Exactly.
That's what hair is
That's
now.
what
I
hair
respect it. I respect it.
But you guys, so I brought that up just to ask if you guys respect Trick Daddy and
Getting his trumpet
getting
played.
his Trump.
It's not that I don't respect Trick Daddy. I don't know if I.
Oh, don't play no trumpet on my booty hole, please. No.
I don't know
Gotta tap
if it's a matter of whether I respect Trick Daddy for like wanting his booty hole eaten. I'm just very curious about how I respect the women who are eating. Like, are these age appropriate women eating Trick Daddy's
No,
butthole?
these have
Like,
to be like a lot of women who were like Helen Keller in a way, like.
that's what I'm saying. Like, who
and can't say
is
no. They don't know what
Yeah.
they're licking.
Financially can't say
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
But even then, like, what album Trick Daddy? Like, who is? I just want to see who is eating Trick Daddy's butthole. And then I
Wendy
can-
Williams.
No, she is dating a whole white man right now.
Oh, but
She getting her boot hole.
8.
8.
Somebody is taking them thick ankles and putting them up against her neck.
Again, why you gotta be back? You gonna eat a booty on their stomach?
Listen, you know what? However the plate
on the stomach.
is shaped, you
Hold
can
on,
eat
so
that
hold on,
booty hole.
time out. He just opened up a whole new window.
Wait,
hold
what?
on. So on your stomach, so like this, and your legs are on the ground, or the whole body's on the stomach.
Well, that's
like
that's
your
your
whole
that
body's
means
on
your
the
neck
bed
and your chest and your face.
from the waist down, and then your
I
legs
mean,
are
I
on the
guess you
ground
could do
still.
like a
Well-
all fours like dog situation, but then that means I got to like spread some booty. And
Well,
some of y'all thick.
If
Some
you're
of y'all
gonna
got
eat
birthing
a
hips.
booty,
Mm-hmm.
preferably, you want them on their stomach with the slope.
So you're saying
Just,
I
like,
gotta
tune it
get
up
my
a little
booty
bit.
eaten like I eat my girl's butt. It's pretty much the same.
You didn't say you was eating, but yes.
Oh no, I am a
booty.
connoisseur. Are you serious?
Are
you serious?
Your palate is receptive to the booty hole.
God, you
That's
give
good
a
to
fresh
know.
booty in front of me with some fucking tea leaves. I'm
Oh,
in
Earl,
it.
you didn't say you was a real
No,
grown
I'm
man.
with it.
You
I
didn't
am
say
with
you
it.
was grown, Earl.
I'm just saying.
He didn't
Fresh
say
booty
that.
hole. I'll give me a fork and knife and napkin. It's a wrap.
Look here,
But what
just
I'm-
tuck it in. Tuck it
Yes.
in. You be tucking it in,
I'm just talking about the
huh?
opposite way.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
I'm been talking. Because the other way, shit.
I
mean,
respect
ass
that. I
out here.
respect that. I
Yes.
respect that. Yeah, like
Sucking
yeah, you
toes
can,
and eating
Come on
buttholes.
now.
yeah, you ain't got to grab no ankles if you don't want to.
Okay,
I just
okay.
need you to be okay with the fact, like, hey, honey, I'm coming back here. I'm finna part the Red Sea. Don't punch me in the face. That's all.
Okay.
You ain't got to grab nothing
Because I
if you
did the
don't want
gooch
to.
thing. I got my gooch licked. I still, and,
But see, like,
but
look-
I laugh.
Look here.
I laugh. It's ticklish.
I don't know
I ain't
if
gonna
it's
lie.
like
It's a little ticklish. And then while we laughing, because I'm getting older, I'll fart sometimes while I laugh.
Okay,
And
so
then I
this the
definitely
thing.
don't want her back there.
This how okay, so like if
This
you're
is what I
like
go
laying
through.
on your
This
back
is what
while
I
you're
go
getting
through.
head, like I can just like pick up all
toot
the
it up like a
yeah
little
I can
toot?
well yeah I can pick up all the luggage, and if you just like do like a
That's a
little
strong
hunch,
woman.
if
Mhm.
you do like a little hunch real quick, you ain't got to grab nothing. I just need enough leverage underneath so I can just get to them cheeks and move
I'm
them.
telling you that later that night, when we're sitting there watching Lego Masters on Netflix, I'm going to look over to her. You did that to me?
You are the reason.
Like, you did that
Earl,
to me, though.
You are the reason that adults can't go to Legoland without a child accompanying them. You're the reason.
You ever seen
That's
Lego
the-
Master?
I can't go to Legoland unless I have a kid with me, and it's not because I'm weird. I just like Legos, bro.
Yes,
Like, why
yes,
I
yes.
can't go? Like,
You can. You just have to have headphones in. Headphones in. No sunglasses or trench coat. Headphones in.
no,
head-
straight up, you gotta be.
head-
You gotta have a little kid with you. Can I, like, y'all got kids, Earl?
My girl has a son, so yes, I
Can I
have a son.
borrow? Cause he gonna be about my color. I'll
He'll be
fine.
happy as hell. He'll be
Yeah,
so happy.
yeah, and I just want. I'm not weird. I just want to play with some Legos. That's fine.
He'll be happy. He'll go do
I
his
don't
own
want to buy
thing.
no Legos. Like, fuck. Do I
Alright.
want to play with Legos in COVID? Never mind.
Yo, Tony, before you forget, you should end the show with
Getting his ass eaten.
sucking toes and eating
ass.
buttholes.
Yeah, sucking
sorry.
toes
Oh,
and eating
my bad.
Instead of
Right.
smoking Dutch and eating a butthole.
Oh, no.
All right.
Ooh,
We
is this
became a
something
porn
that y'all
podcast
need?
out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Sorry, my bad. I thought I was like answering all the FAQs.
Yeah, you good. You good. Thank you for topics.
That part.
Game. Let's get into it.
You want to get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Oh,
All right. So on Alt Black, we like to play a variety of games, and one of the games that we have for you today is What That Mean Though?
What that mean, though?
Oh, I love how.
Come on,
I
man.
love that.
that was
That
nice.
yeah.
Come
Yeah.
Is that a thing you guys always do? Because
Been
that was
practicing.
nice.
We
That was
practicing.
lovely. Oh
Exactly.
my gosh.
Our
Thank
shit's
you.
kind of evolving over
Yes.
here.
When you eat a lot of ass, you have a good vocal.
You have to
Man.
like strong.
The bags are
chords.
devolving, but the game is.
Yeah, this is a devolving bag. That is true. So
This is amazing. If a different bag every time, it's going to be fucking amazing.
Ooh, I love how it's inside out and backwards.
sometimes the bags are dope. Sometimes the bags are just a bag.
And it tells a little story about what Tony did throughout the week. Just
I
a
might
little
have did
story.
something today. I might have went somewhere.
Lucy's candy.
No,
He had to either
He's fancy.
say, you had to apologize to somebody, probably.
I tried to
Or-
make an
Was it someone's
impression.
birthday?
Oh, try to make an impression.
Try to
Okay.
make an impression.
C's
Was
candy
like,
will do it.
I don't forget
C's
about
or
you.
Ghirardelli. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two that will make a little
That
impression.
part, you know.
Okay, let's get into it.
But yeah, so we got a couple of quotations in here. So what it is you'll reach in the back, pull out a quotation, read it, and then tell us what you think it means or what that mean though, and whether you agree with it or not.
This is where we,
Oh.
tap into our guest intellect. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Ooh.
see where you
Yeah.
can take
Use
this
a little
quote.
of this English minor. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Let's see. Let's
Speech
see.
quote.
All right. Let's see what we.
We got trophies out here, man. I'm a state champion
I'm a-
in speech and debate.
I
That
was
is
I
Google
was
Boy.
on the calculator team.
A calculator
The
team?
The calculator team. That's
So
the
you're
kind of
able to put
suburban
like
I am.
booblets
That's a
backwards.
math
Huh?
league.
Remember
Well,
you
you
had
know
a calculator?
those big TI-83
Yeah, you were
calculators.
good.
Like
You
yeah,
were
yeah.
good with
Like
that.
so they used to give us like full algebraic equations that were like a sentence and like 2 lines long. Like yeah, I used to be on that team. I've gone
Okay.
to state. Sorry,
Talk your
I'm
shit.
that kind of beige.
Are you a math guy? Is that what you're telling?
It is always nice to like, demonstrate my math skills amongst the blacks when I have the chance to play dominoes. I just learned how to do it.
Alt black.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I am.
Makes sense. We gonna keep that one under wraps. We got another one for him.
Stay tuned.
We got another one.
Stay tuned. All right. What that mean,
Oh,
though?
this is fancy.
What you got?
Fancy.
What you got?
Okay. I am sometimes a fox and sometimes a lion. The whole secret of government lies in knowing when to be the one or the other, said Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay.
Bonaparte.
Oh, fuck the French. No. Go ahead.
French? I'm from Texas. I only know Spanish.
What that mean?
Because them
though?
niggas lost. Am I right?
History. What does that mean? Foxes are cunning, and lions are apex and aggressive predators. However, when it comes to government, you have to know when to be cunning and when to be dominantly aggressive.
Oh.
That is diplomacy.
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 That was a degree talking to us right
Right.
now.
I didn't expect to get something fancy like this.
Oh, no, yeah.
That was a very.
We got
Was that worth $1 million?
No, $500,000.
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Damn, Jesus Christ, y'all are making me be smart today. I haven't had to do that. in all of comedy.
This is for the Scholar Squad.
Holy jeez.
These niggas can read. That's gonna be the tagline.
Ooh, y'all are doing this one the day after September 11th. Listen to this one.
Let's hear
Never
it.
forget.
Dark comedy.
Patriotism is the virtue of the vicious. Ooh, said Oscar Wilde.
That's a wild boy.
Yeah, he is. He's also related to Olivia. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true at all.
I was so ready to believe that. I'd be like, that makes sense how she
I
got
don't
it.
know. I don't know if that's correct. Please don't believe me. Okay.
What that mean, though?
What that mean, though? You see how I went there?
Yeah.
Patriotism is a virtue of the virtuous. Well, as it relates to the current state, it seems that patriotism is a team sport, but I feel like politics has in recent years gotten a little more team oriented with the introduction of team paraphernalia, a la a pussy hat or a Make America Great Again or an I Can't Breathe shirt. I feel like it's become a sport of sorts, and when you are an American and you're into sports, you really only subscribe to one team. That's what I got out of that. Could have read a little more into it because I'm a little inebriated.
Yeah, I like that.
That was kind of legit.
And most team fans are vicious.
Are vicious.
That part, like,
People
I don't know
get
if
beat
you've
up
seen
at Raider games all the time.
people flip over cars because they won things, and it's like, whoa, how am I getting home? Is the city responsible for it, or is it the football team? Fuck this shit.
That part.
One of the colleges in my home state, they burn couches when they win.
So where do you sleep after that? Who's gonna sit? Where do we sit when we want to play video games? Like, that seems really inconvenient and counterintuitive. Just seems like it wasn't fully thought out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
What was your home your college?
I didn't go there. A lot of my friends did, but Michigan State.
Okay.
I heard that was a fun school though.
It is a very fun school, but it is also not fun if you're going to school.
That's why I
right?
get my furniture from IKEA for reasons like that.
And Michigan can't be wasting water putting out fires.
Yeah, Flint. But maybe it's the fires.
I mean, they got like some big ass lakes that they could grab some water from.
Yeah, but they're using fresh water. The little bit they have.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's not working
Michigan.
out too. Am I doing one more?
One more.
One
more.
What that mean? No.
What that mean, though? The past is the only dead thing that smells sweet, said Cyril Connolly. That one's kind of hard. Past is the only dead thing that smells sweet. Well, of course, the past is dead because it's no longer present, which means it's inactive and it's already done what it's going to do. But in hindsight, yeah, it seems a little bit nicer than it actually is because it's tainted by how you want it to feel and no one else's opinion. I could be overthinking that though.
Nah, I like that interpretation.
Right?
It sounded pretty on point.
Yeah.
No, I like that. Because a lot of people do reimagine the past in their own perspective and
In brighter
in
light.
favor for them. Oh, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
There was a quote in The Watchmen, the original Watchmen, when the lady looked back at the comedian raping her, and the daughter was like, Miss Jupiter or whatever, was like, how can you still fuck with him after what he did? And she was like, because when you look at certain things, they just seem to be brighter than the others.
That's what happens when you put it in that file cabinet in the back of your head.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
human brain does not remember things perfectly.
Yeah.
That part.
It remembers it only from your perspective, not from the perspective of fact.
And this has been a alt black counseling session.
Yes.
You niggas is welcome.
Yes. Thank you for participating in
What that mean, though? Hey, our unison game again.
Bruh.
Better,
The
Right.
harmonies
Come
are
on
there,
now.
fam. Like
the
y'all
three
are like
heartbeats
a
here. We the three heartbeats.
like a
Nights
like a
like
like a
this.
Casey and JoJo Siwa.
Wait, we hit the market. All right, yo, party
The
people.
white hands gave us the white hands.
he went ahead. You know the white man always calling shots, try to keep the black man down.
Wrap it up.
But for real. Hey, Lee, thank you so much for coming through last minute. I appreciate it. I know you got a lot to do out there. You about to go out, hit Europe, do some shows out there, come back, do some more shows. The woman is working. But before we bounce out, tell the people where they can find you at.
I am on Instagram at Leely Dubsky, LeeEedubski, and on YouTube at Lee Waddell, Waddell.
Any American shows they can catch you at when you get back?
Ooh, American shows. I am in California at the Haha Cafe in North Hollywood on the 26th. I will be in Memphis checking out the scene on the 7th through the 10th. And I'm sure there's some things that I'm forgetting because calendars exist.
True.
That part. Thank you for coming through, though. I appreciate you always.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Yes.
This was a good episode.
Yes,
This was
it
fun.
was.
Dervs, you had fun?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always have fun.
You learned a lot about booty eating.
Nice to meet you, Derv.
You as well.
Earl, anything sweet you want to say real quick?
Hey man, just continue to follow the movement. Follow Earlpheus everywhere. EARLPHEUS. And then follow, because I work there now, WGM Labs,
Ooh.
Western Green Mamba Labs. We got the
Ooh.
finest of the marijuana.
Oh, my.
And yeah, man.
And as always, be sure to check out Alt Black Pod, ALTBLK Pod on Instagram, Alt Black Podcast on your streams, available wherever YouTube is at. Available wherever podcast is at, as well as YouTube. And check me out, Tony Asar, ASAR, on all social media platforms. Got some video games I play too. But without further ado,
Stay tuned, stay glued.
smoke a Dutch or read a book.
Boomies.
Subscribe to All Black because my revenge on my high school bullies really depends on it.
Subscribe to All Black because I want to finally be able to afford 2-ply toilet paper. I'm tired of shaking people with these shitty hands.
Subscribe to All Black because if you don't, you're a Trump supporter.
Subscribe to All Black because I want to take this podcast to the next level and be able to, sacrifice somebody in Hollywood. I want to get that big.
Subscribe to All Black because I have a point to prove with a teacher who said I wouldn't amount to nothing. If you're out there right now, I'm fucking coming for you.
Subscribe to All Black because I'm tired of feeling bad about early onsets of dad bod. I'm sexy, right?